Yeah.
Welcome to this another episode of the Sardica Show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, wherever you are. If you are down under or you are over the moon, another special welcome. This is a special night, a wonderful night after a day of madness at the Urban Finals in Kingston at the National Stadium, people. Did you saw, or sorry about that, but did you see the game? If you never got a chance to see it, what I say to you, just listen, tune in. Make sure you stay right through the show, and of course, our panelist tonight is leading Mr. Lee on this article show. I tell you, drama plus drama. I've never seen nothing like this before. But I want to say thank God. Everybody is okay. Everybody is all right. And well, so as we go through, and I'm telling you, people, I'm driving, so I'm just in and out. I'll be in the show, but not. And I'm telling you, please enjoy yourself. Share with us, because I'm sure when the man ranking come in with the predictions, many of us will be disappointed. And so, a few of us, if not all, also.
You sure he didn't bring it up here?
Great Bullet, aka Butler and Mona. Congratulations to Mona. Congratulations to JC as well on their winning today. Panelists, welcome. Mr. Lee,
Yes, sir.
your opening statement, Mr. Lee. Followed
Yeah,
by
man. I want to welcome everybody out there in the chat and all my fellow panelists. Another day of schoolboy football to remember. Madness at the National Stadium. What a way to end the Manning Cup. Something going to be talked about for years to come, man. Yep, what a way to end the Manning Cup, friends. We can't ask for a better ending than this. Drama at the National Stadium. And we can't wait to hear the whole thing from the great boss himself, Sadi. Big up Tom Stranger. And Randy.
Blessings.
Big
Good
up
night,
Randy,
man.
my head boy in the house.
Boy,
You know?
Sir Lee,
Yeah.
it hurt me to watch to see what they did to stats today. And I'm pretty sure a couple weeks ago I told you guys about the same pain I had with Glenn Moore. Too much politics in the football, man. It don't look good. It doesn't look good, man. Damn strange, I want to go on, brother.
Yeah. It wasn't. Yeah, man. Bless up.
We say my brother Tom strange.
Bless up, head boy. Bless up, Mr. Lee. Bless up, Sadi and the whole family.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
man,
whole
man,
family, man. But me not lie, man. I think the stats team going to need some good counseling.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't
They
know
gonna
this
need it.
youngster's going to recover from this. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that.
Yeah, that's what I
Clearly,
said earlier.
it was a
Yeah,
tough
man.
one on the youngsters, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. They got robbed, man. Very
And
disappointed.
it's how it's been done.
Very
Clearly.
disappointed. If it was any other school, those
That would
referees would have never done that.
Listen, couldn't.
Never.
And guess what now to Mr. Lee? If it was any other school, me da more accept it for stats. But you see, not really say accept it, not say accept it and say it would be okay, But JC that is beating stats over the last 8 to 7 years, as the coach said last night. You understand me? And then they have a chance to win a game fair and square. And y'all gonna take it from them?
Yeah.
No, man. That's so sad, man. That's so sad, man.
The linesman that was right next to the 6 yard box, right? He didn't indicate to the referee that the ball was moving, Is the fourth official who was far away from seeing the play.
I know say ball was moving in the ball wasn't really on this in the circle.
But the fourth official,
but who spot the ball? The player, right?
The player spot it.
No, But the player spot the ball, and the ball roll back right where it's supposed to be, So it's not like you roll out of the white
Out of
circle.
exactly my point, Sir Lee.
Exactly, it didn't roll out, right in where it's supposed to be. The ball circle.
That's my point.
Very
My,
disappointed, man.
my question is that if that first attempt was scored, what do you think that Stats could have appealed for a kick over? That would
No,
never happen.
never happened. Never happened.
And
Very disappointed, man.
I
Very
said
disappointed.
we're doing good, but still defeating the purpose of doing good, Sir Lee. If you understand what I'm trying to say, because if you're going to treat schoolboys like that, like it's not good. At every level, it's not good. And I think at that moment, I think the president of ISA should have step out and have a discussion.
Yeah, but Rodney, at that point though, what can the president of ISA have done? Nothing.
No,
He can't do
then if a fourth official who wasn't even seeing the play could make a decision,
nothing.
Sir Lee.
Yeah, but
I think the coach of stats should have called off the play them.
no,
No
Rodney.
official.
We can't agree with you with that one.
No
Well,
official could have intervened.
Nobody
Me,
can intervene this so Rodney. It's
Rodney,
between
I,
all of the referee them, They have to do their job and then we can
only the
chastise them
referee.
afterward.
but Sir Lee,
me,
all of them didn't came together. I thought it was just two or three of them. They didn't even deliberate, not even
well,
for 3 minutes good.
Yeah.
Sally,
Yeah.
oh, I tried. Oh, we get it. I ranking that tell us to add, but me add it.
Oh, okay. You know, same the last
Sir
time about them.
Rankin,
Yeah,
good
man.
night
Now.
and welcome to the show.
Yeah, man, bless up. Hold on.
blessing.
Let's up ranking.
Here,
Well,
diving, reflecting on the chaotic events that took place at the National Stadium this afternoon.
Oh, yeah, yeah, about me.
What say you, Sir Rankin?
I get some images, man. Me send some images in the group and some videos to show now what I go on. Be a buckle and sit and fling, man, I
Yeah?
like that. Yeah, man, I be a buckle and
Hey,
sing and man, walk and feel and bass.
I have to take for myself, you know, brother.
The person who send me the
I have
video
to
them
take for
free for your
myself.
life. The person who send me video them free for your life, brother. So you know look good.
Well, let me hear from Sadi Chris. What was the experience like? Go ahead, Sadi. Let me hear you.
Why it was terribly. I have to put I have my knapsack on me, back, and I have to put it over my head.
Yeah, you take the phone.
You hearing me?
Yeah, man. I hear you. Go ahead. Yeah.
So I have to put the knapsack over my head. Run to the man and pull my my ID. To show the police that listen, I'm not a troublemaker. I need to go through this exit. When the bottle, there are some 2-liter water bottles were throwing from the stand. And when it made contact with the ground and that cycle track, gentlemen, it was like a grenade. So the water just splash. And when people start to run, it's another stampede almost great. But it was a terrible scene. It wasn't something, it is something that I would want to see repeat anywhere at all in Jamaica. In any form of sporting event, no matter of fact, any social event. Activities like these will be condemned in all instances. But later on, there's much more to say because Issa will have to take some blame, for the last part, especially for the battlefield. I did say to a few officials, it makes no sense we turn off the lights. They insist that this is the way to go in an effort to get people out of the stadium. And I said, trust me, not long after my comments, the battle throwing starts. So it was terrible. It was really a terrible, terrible feeling. And unfortunately, Sir Butler and his Mona team has won the Manning Cup and it was not presented to them any at all.
But Sadi,
Yes.
one of the funny thing that I heard one of the Mona kid grab the trophy and start running through the tunnel.
My God. No, not through the tunnel. He took the trophy from the pedestal that it was on.
Yeah.
And when he ran off, the entire squad behind him.
The entire squad start to run behind him.
Hey, listen, man. The entire squad run behind him with the trophy. I think those boys from Mona, it was sort of a level of indiscipline why that took place. But then, I can't even blame them 100%. It is just the excitement and the happiness that they have won this trophy. Just the excitement and the happiness. I saw a picture from a photographer. It showed me a photograph of Butler when he took it. Butler is all in tears. His face was almost pink, swollen. Joy, of course, of winning the Manning Cup. So I understand. But I think these guys should have given a proper lesson prior to the final to say we have conduct ourselves in such a way. But
Okay,
that's how it is,
okay.
you know?
Yeah, man. I'm very happy for Butler though, you know.
Yes,
You know,
that's
we all know he
why.
like to cry we all know he like to cry and he's very emotional, but I'm very happy for him, you know, to finally have something to show for his coaching, you know? Yeah, and we have this about the ranking. What are the feedback you get from the stadium?
Yeah, the person leave out now still. I was saying I sent some videos showing everybody said the lights were turned off and bottles are flinging people on the field of fight and um I heard that Issa instructed to turn off the lights to in an attempt to get the fighting to stop and people to leave the stadium. But I think that will only raffle them up more. What do you think, Mr. Lee?
Yeah,
Turning
you
off lights
know
on people.
what I heard though, you know, when everything start, because all the Mona fans would have run on the field at this time. So I guess their intention was to turn off the light and believe that that way gonna get people to come out the stadium. But instead, the people them start throw walk the buckle and all type of stuff for them can't throw because them turn. So they thought by turning off the light would have been make the thing better, but it make it
Better,
worse.
exactly.
Yeah, it make it worse. You know,
Wow,
so
me like how I
it's
look to them, Mr. Lee, man. I
it's
tell you.
yeah, it was a sad scene. You know, it was a sad scene for that to happen in the Manning Cup final. And I think this is something to for everybody to talk about for years to come. Because not only in this last game, you know, the Manning Cup final, but also the game before that. The
Yeah.
game before that with Stats, man, the referee they make a blunder. There's no way a final should decide by referee like that. That's unacceptable.
Was sketchy,
You know,
man. The
no
call
man,
was very sketchy.
no. If it was any other school besides JC, they would have never done that. Those referees would have never done them wildest man. If it was the other way around, they would have never let them kick it over for Stats. But I think it's because of JC and the power that JC present.
JC money enough.
Then the power that they present with them and their followers and the past student. I think that's what it is. And I think Stats got robbed today. You know, it's very sad to have these kids got to go through this the way the game end to that.
That,
It's really sad, man.
Them
Me
influence
telling
the
you, Mr.
food
Lee, JC
official.
money enough. But when me telling you, no laugh.
I
No,
JC
it's
think
money
like
enough.
influence is that there's a ranking. We should need to put money in there. Cause right there, so issue is not about money. You understand me? I say how much money them have. You understand we cause we all know say them money enough. You see me I say it's all about deal with the youth them the right way and giving the youth them a fair opportunity and a fair chance of winning the title and not taking it away from them like that. You understand me I say? So because your money enough, you gonna do anything where you want to do and get away with it.
And
And
buy
then
out
you
the
go
team.
get praise, you go get praise in the end of the day when you go win this and when you go win that and when you go win this and that.
Hey,
the,
stranger, I put you. Remember we'll have a conversation one away about some things that JC they do rare for you win the competition, you know. And we like you remember we had a little reasoning there?
Yeah, yeah,
And we
yeah.
like say oh some things that the man then do better. So we know we might even laugh, bro. Some things the man then do you can't that's why I laugh and say man money enough. You know what I mean by that still the stranger. The man them do some sitting and get away with it. Even at the start in the season. To
Well,
know.
well,
So I'm
Rank,
sitting and man do and just get away with it, bro, like a nothing. Just a slap on the hand, you see me?
well,
True.
Ranking. This was the same JC that Issa
Band and take it back.
pat on the wrist. You know, give a
Pat on the wrist and other people get a three-year ban.
yeah. And I said, you know, there shouldn't be any double standard in schoolboy football. As a matter of fact, no sports at all. But
That is it.
if you're gonna start that schoolboy football, what do you? It's gonna now become a culture in every different football competition in Jamaica. You know what I mean? And it was just distasteful. I saw a lot of scouts in the stands. I saw, you know what I mean, a lot of delegates and you know, diplomats. And it was just sad. It was a sad day for football. Honestly, bro. Me feel it for the youths, them. Trust me, Ranking. That guy who went to kick the ball after that error, you know, after that dispute. You think him lose him legs?
Hey,
Mental
Randy, I'm glad you
stupid.
bring it up. Me sorry for cut you again. Am I
Stupid.
the only Randy? Me glad you see it. Am I the only person who think he missed before he kick it?
They
When
missed
when
before
him
him
when
kick
him kick the
it,
ball, he just
bro.
take off his shirt like he must
Bro,
say, all right, yeah, nothing. You see me?
he missed before him kick it, bro.
He
Mentally
missed before he
retarded,
kick.
bro.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wait, think about the Damian.
Oh, good night, everybody.
Blessings.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
just
that's a
waiting, just listening to everything. Right now, I'm just concerned for Saudi and hope that Saudi got out of there safe because just me, it was uh, Saudi's report was like someone out in the field in Baghdad.
oh, but in a Pakistan.
A sad night for schoolboy football. Watching it,
Yeah.
Both
I even
finals, Shoko,
saw
both
some
finals. Okay.
FIFA. I saw some FIFA representatives in the stands.
Yeah, that it can't look good. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I saw
they were.
them. Yeah. But
Yeah, I
but
saw them. You
but but
know,
But the
but
last match,
Jamaican people will.
but the
this
final
was a
match,
this was a embarrassing though for the whole FIFA thing. They wasn't
yeah.
prepared. They wasn't prepared for this. There was no security. There should have been a lot more security than that was present itself. So
So,
they didn't prepare for this. I think they kind of dropped the ball on this one.
yeah.
Cause they must say a schoolboy game, man. So them never get that much thing there, you see me? So they must say a schoolboy football final, man. It's a regular thing, you see me?
I,
Hmm
I, I,
They
I,
they
I,
dropped
I,
they dropped the ball on this one.
you see, I don't think I don't think they really drop the ball. Sometimes security is kind of, you know, even the ex-police security, it's kind of tricky, you know, thoroughly, because you know, we're gonna say that from a point of view because, you know, something happened, you know, but I think it's really the structure and the instruction given from you know, the high powers, because there's no way, if you want to manage security, you can turn off light. You know, if there's an issue, you want to have light so you can properly monitor the situation.
That was a bad decision.
You cannot turn off a light to you know, as a means to get out people, or to control security. And no point in time I've ever learned that. If there's an incident, you cannot control an incident by turning off the light. You must be able to see to have crowd control. So you know, I don't know, but it's just a bad day overall, you know. And I think when I saw the scouts in the stand, I was like, yes, you know, the youth can get a, you know, the youngsters can get a fair opportunity, you know, to be seen. You know, but you know, I mean, I don't know, man.
So Shoko,
Yes, Mr. Lee.
yeah, sorry, Sadi, you can mute yourself, Sadi. All right, thanks. Yeah, man. So me have a friend calling now who was at the National Stadium just now driving home, and he want to say for him 2 cents about the whole thing. You know, he was listening to our show and he's not agreeing on what we are saying about the referee as far as that, and then he want to give his account about the preparation from Issa. So go ahead, Keith. I could hear you. Them can hear you. Go ahead, buddy.
Good evening.
Can I hear him?
Yeah.
Alright.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Good
Yeah,
evening.
man, let me hear you. Go on, Keith. So you say now, Keith, about the whole preparation from Issa first. Go ahead.
Yeah, the fight. Anybody who watch finals, schoolboy finals at the stadium.
Go on, low no, Mr. Lee.
Hold on.
I've seen
Miss Ali, me not hear me no.
Go ahead, Keith.
the largest crowd I've seen for a very, very long time. It's an underestimated crowd in the population that was going to turn up for the match, right? So they have enough security, so that's a blunder on their part. They never anticipate that this amount of crowd, right? You hear me, Lee?
Yeah, man, we are here. Now here, guys.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Go
No,
ahead,
we have,
Keith.
we have to
As
just
it relates
understand that.
to the referee, as it relates to the book, the referee did not do anything wrong. What happened is that the referee closer to the ball, and them should have made a decision there, right? Because
Yeah, I'm kind of cut out.
I was in the stand with some FIFA referees, and they were near me, and I was having a discussion.
Nah, I hear him good enough,
Yeah,
Mr. Lee.
man, because it might drive it kind of suck. Yo, Keith. Yeah, man, yeah, break up. Start over from where you say was in the stand with some referee. Go ahead.
Yes, so the problem is,
Keith,
yeah,
Keith, start from what you say. You were in the stand with some referee and what they were saying.
FIFA referee and FIFA instructor like Cardinal Samuel and all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So what they're saying is that because them try to, and the referee them ran the ball, the referee had seen it and they were a deep fear in the decision there. Not the fourth official, right? Saying, and the next thing again, the referee them has no headpiece. Just the idea quarterfinal match between me and Tivoli, and the referee them have headpiece of Excelsior. So a final like this, the referee them don't have no headpiece. They are communicate, right? So and this is the place that take place. But as it relates to the decision when the referee make and the fourth official make, as it relates to the box, it is okay. It did right. It's correct.
So Keith, so what's the rule is saying? Because when you watch it, the replay, on the TV, the ball is spotted on the white, but it was a little bit off. And it just happened that as soon as the kid went up to kick the ball was rolled back right into the position right into the white spot and settled, and you kick the ball. So what the rule stated?
No, the ball must be spotted. Right now, the ball must not be moved. Ball must be stationary. But listen, here happen. The referee them round the ball and them to make that decision there. The fourth official was supposed to, the fourth official there, he not supposed to in our position to say ball roll.
Mr. Lee, me can interject.
Yeah,
Me
because
can
all
interject, Mr.
quarters
Lee.
and officials see that.
Well, I don't mind making done first. Yeah, go ahead, Keith. 1 minute the ranking.
So that's what the blood came in. You understand me?
Yeah.
That's what the blood that came in. So that's what caused the chaos. And if they were wearing headpieces, because the World Cup quarterfinal between Excelsior and Tivoli, and the referee didn't come Excelsior with the headpiece on the head.
Okay.
You understand me?
Right. So
the finals, they don't have a headpiece.
okay, so Keith, so my question to you is that, right? If what happened today, if the Jamaica College kid would have scored that goal, would the referee have him retake it?
Yes.
They could have him retake it, but the possibility not.
Yes.
They could, but the possibility not, right?
Yeah, you can say that because
There you go.
we
Paul.
you understand me? We couldn't say I'm speak for it. Based on how the fourth official reacted,
Yeah.
if it is score, you don't call it back. Based on how he reacted.
Okay.
Right? And when the fourth official, he was standing behind me.
came and congratulated him. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So when you look at it on a different level, you know, you see sports, you see the team that are successful, they always look good with them. See, so we can stay on the side and say the team for stats, but I just reality as sports as it relates to big teams. They always get favor in some little things. Always get them favor.
No, which is true. A part of life, you know, which is true. And because JC is a reputation school, you know, of course we're gonna think that. We're always gonna think that.
And I think that we're gonna know that. And I think
because honestly, because as the basically walk Winston. That's how
all right.
Because stats beat me. Stats go out of his zone, stats beat me. That's what they walk win. And the side beat me, and they will love to win. But I just said,
yeah.
But the rest of the referee don't want to do wrong.
All right, Keith. So, Keith, thanks for your info, man, and thing. Just go and listen in. I'll talk back to my panel now and get them input from them, input from you. Thanks, yeah? Yeah, man, respect. Yeah. Yes, Rankin. Back to you now.
Oh, yeah, I think this is where me and the kick off and at the time in a group. Because I think that this is where the communication broke down, you know. Because at no point was I disagreeing with Randy say the man ain't got robbed, you know. All I was disagreeing with was that I think Randy was saying they don't understand why the kick was retaken, right? So all I was saying to Randy, and I want Randy to give his input after this. I was saying to Randy that Randy I understand, you know, why the kick was retaken. So I understand the rule why it was retaken, you know. But my issue is if a kick must be retaken, Mr. Lee, there's one referee that's looking on the line and another referee is looking at the ball. There's no way. Nobody can come tell me nothing. So the person with the 50, 60 yards away from the football supposed to can see something where you don't see. That don't make no sense. And I was agreeing with you there, Randy.
Yeah. You're right with that.
No.
So I'm saying, let me finish. I'm just gonna finish and give everybody a chance. All I'm saying, you know, if the referees on the field did say, "Hey, the ball is moving," or "Hey, you step off your line," I don't think there would be no conversation right now. The fact that the referee that's right there had to leave and go 60, 70 yards away to hear from somebody else, that was just sketchy and in every part. So I didn't like that at all. That just looks sketchy to me because if a person that's right in front of the football cannot see it, how comes you see it? I didn't understand that part.
Confusion start wrong.
I'm going to one. Me make a little stop. I'm going to one little talk.
Sure.
Yes, boss. Yeah, man. Come on.
All right. Before we go any further into this, let me ask a question, and it goes for everybody. What was JC players appealing for?
Goalkeeper off the line.
Goalkeeper off the line. That's what they were appealing for.
And he was on the line.
That's what they were appealing. Of course. So what I'm saying now, for that referee, that court official to go and interfere, knowing even if he saw it, how could he get a better view from the referee who was about 7 or 6 yards away from the ball?
About 6 yards to show.
He was not in a position to make such decision.
And he was now giving the referee, as the fourth official, instruction to retake. That is madness.
Yeah, man, a madness, man.
I totally agree, Sadi.
Madness.
I think every two officials on the field would have made the decision right away. The confusion would not.
Yeah,
just no, like thank you, Randy. Nobody would argue. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys.
But that's what
right.
That's what the caller was saying. You know.
Yes.
The caller was saying, you know, based on what the other referee that was in the stand beside him. That's what they were saying, that the foot referee should have never made that call. So the fact that the foot referee step in and he make that decision, that's where everything mess up.
Yeah, they say go shaky, man.
Yeah, man, they say everything go shaky. You know what I mean? So
when we think this now, you see, a referee down this now, a lot of people in our ears down this, you know.
But yeah, kicker, you're the kicker to this thing, I do.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know, the rules is the rules. Right? If we look on the replay based on the rules, they make the right call.
Yeah.
But
You
but,
Who
but
can
made
listen,
the
say.
right call?
that was the right call
I
based on
don't
the
I
rules.
don't think it was the right call, Shirley.
No,
You know,
no, 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 no,
No,
no, no, no,
hold
no,
on.
no, no, no. What I'm trying to say though,
Lee,
But
based
look
on
here.
the rules, no,
We should
based
have
on
should
the
no
rules though.
replay, sir. Yo, Mr. Lee,
Huh?
no replay, no inna this. We no
Yeah,
have no, we no
but what
have
I'm
no, we
saying
no
though,
have no VAR in a schoolboy football. No replay, no inna this.
well, me I can't
I
debate it, but
agree.
what I'm
Hold on
saying,
now. Hold on now.
the fact that we have the replay now, I look back at it, but the rules are there.
Lee,
The rules say the ball not
Lee,
supposed to be moving, and the ball was moving.
based on the rule. But who
Yes.
make the right call?
Shirley,
Okay. So
Shirley,
what I'm
Shirley.
trying to say though, Sadi, based on the
Yes.
rules, the person made the wrong call, which is the fourth referee. Fine, he should have never interact then and come inside and make a decision. But the rules are there. The ball was supposed to be moving.
Yeah, but my question,
Can I get a chance, bro?
uh, yeah, sure, Dave. I just want to ask a question, Dave.
We know it's
Go
a
One
ahead,
emotion,
question.
we
Ron.
know it's
Ask
an
your question.
emotional night, but we have to calm down still, We have to calm down and discuss the thing. Everybody can't talk one time.
Go ahead, Rodney. Rodney, go ahead. And
I
then
just want to ask one question. If an incident occur on the right side of the field, I think normally if the closest official the referee should go to, the assistant the referee should go to consult. You know, the referee instantly went to the fourth official, and the person that was 6 feet away from it didn't went to him. So that's where the confusion came in for me. You know what I mean? I don't think they communicate properly as a unit in the light of the referee, and I think that's where the breakdown went, Mr. Lee. You
Mr.
understand?
Lee,
go ahead, Shoko.
yeah, quick question. What if the we all right? The fact is that the ball did move, right? Let's
Right.
establish that fact. All right.
And the rules said the ball not supposed to move.
Okay. So what
All
if
right.
no? What if that player had scored the goal, right? And then the goalkeeper appealed that the ball had moved. You think they would have retaken that?
Listen.
If the goalkeeper protested that
Yeah.
the ball had moved and the kick need to be retaken
So you're asking me
after
if
the player scored,
mm-hmm.
do you think they would have made that decision?
Shoko, nobody knows if they would have made that decision. Nobody knows. You know what I mean? We don't know if they would have make it or not. But the rule said the ball, the kick need to retake.
But
But I don't know if they would have made the call.
as
I don't know
strange
if
as
they would
said,
have made the call.
we don't have VAR in Jamaica. Not even only in schoolboy football, in Jamaica overall
Right,
football. We
right,
don't have we don't have that luxury. All right. And
right,
the linesman on the line, the referee there, nobody reacted straight away. Right?
right.
Only after the JC people start appealing. There was a bunch of gentlemen in blue shirt behind the goal, and they're the first one that start the appealing. Then the kid, and and then we see people coming rushing onto the field. It was so farcical, man. Trust me, it was so
Right, but
farcical. And I want to say
like
something as well. Selfishly, Mr. Lee, selfishly, I am happy that it wasn't the Costa Cup final or this thing never took place in country. Selfishly, I'm gonna say that.
I
Selfishly,
would say the same. I would say the same thing in Shoko.
selfishly,
Not
I'm
not
happy that it wasn't the Costa Cup final
yeah,
or the Ben
I would
Francis
say the same
final,
thing.
and it never took place down by States or down by Manchester, any one of these places. Because what happened was a dark day for the schoolboy football. Trust me. I'm wondering if they're gonna keep the Costa Cup there tomorrow because this is serious, this is not minor.
I think they will. I think they will. I think they have to get it right. It's a quick turnover, but I think too much is at stake at the moment for them to even switch location. I think they have to beef up their security. And I think one of the things is that they underestimate the teams that were playing in the final, and because it was
Sorry,
Stone College and a JC.
sorry to jump in, but don't they
Charges.
have don't they have loud don't they have intercoms in the national stadium?
no,
Loudspeakers?
see,
Yes, they do.
What
I
happened?
think they
What
should have
happened?
went on. I think they should have went on the loudspeakers and then try to calm the crowd down.
No,
Or
what
even
happened?
they should have even addressed it, Mr. Lee, before the second game start. Because I am a Jamaican. I know that those Jamaicans who were peeved and upset would have stayed. They weren't going to leave. So they should have addressed it before the second game. They just brushed it under the carpet as if it was nothing. They should have
So,
made some announcement and ask, kind of cool down, temper the feeling in the ground.
But Damien, since you made that point, I want to make a point here. After that incident, I think communication should have given to the head of security of the stadium to beef up security within the stands, because after such incident, anybody who's in charge should have known that. Listen, tempers going to raise and all these things. So I think they didn't have enough security in the stadium. They should have started from back up at that point in time just for precaution.
so
I
Rodney,
mean, I
who
mean,
making all that
address
nice? Saudi.
something here.
Sorry, mute your mic, sorry.
Saudi, mute your mic, Saudi. Right. So Rodney,
Yeah.
pertaining to the security, because my friend just coming from the game and kind of give me some input. Him say as far as the information that he gathers when he was sticking around, have conversation with some fellow person that was at the game. Issa wasn't expect such a big turnout at the final. There
Yeah,
wasn't
based on the
right,
schools that were in the
right.
final.
There wasn't expect such a big turnout. That's why the security was minimal. You
Yeah, yeah,
understand? So
yes.
so 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 you cannot say no beef up security, because guess what? If you didn't prepare to get X amount of security to come to the gate, you can't just snap your finger and think you're gonna get them
No,
based upon what you see going on.
I disagree with you with that one.
You want to okay,
No.
okay.
What I'm saying is that after
Yeah.
such incident, yes, and you can clearly see, because from a security perspective, if you're head of security, you
Mhm.
have to look ahead. Precaution is not only just what is happening now. You have to learn to take precaution. No, I'm saying, as the head of security, they should have put things in place to say, listen, call either the police, get something in place, because
No,
clearly they knew that the fans were upset. It was evident.
Right, but at that point,
Randy, I think you're putting the blame at the wrong place. If you're gonna start playing the blame game, it should start with Issa, not the head of
Issa,
security, not the
exactly.
head of security.
Issa dropped the ball, Rodney. Issa
Issa
dropped the
dropped the
ball.
ball. Issa dropped the
Issa
ball.
dropped the ball, Rodney.
You can't come out and say you weren't
Damien,
expecting that amount of crowd. Listen, this is schoolboy football, and past
Damien,
students, people will turn up.
But they wasn't expecting that
I
though.
understand what you're saying, Damien. But as the head of security, you got a mandate to carry out, which is to make sure that
How can
everything
you
runs safe.
run the security cost money? You can't boot beast of security like that.
No,
Who is gonna pay for it? Who is gonna pay for it?
Can I share,
Start with
can I
Issa.
share something?
Damien, again,
Can I share something, people? Can I share something? Just I'm
Issa to
hearing the
make the call.
conversation as it relates to Soko and Randy and security. Let me just give an insight how these security issues.
Yeah, you're
Ah,
sounding better now, Sadi. Go ahead.
come on, so let's step out, let's start. So listen to me now, please. When it comes to the security business, we have to both blame ISA and the police. Listen how it goes now. Whenever you're keeping a function of this magnitude and you go to the police for security, they will check this venue. How they put security in place is to give this venue a certain number as it relates to manpower. So the police would have said to ISA, we need 200 police for argument's sake, or 100 police, whatever the number is. No, if ISA for them can't afford 100. No, if the police now go say, listen over, based on the magnitude of people that place holds. Not what we expect now, And that is security thing now, You can't, security don't work off of expectations. They work on the number of persons or patrons that
that is
this
venue old.
part is. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Now, I believe, don't get me wrong, and I believe that ISA, they expected the crowd. And the reason why I'm saying that, the number of 60 buses that they have selling tickets from, one, they opened the bleachers. Normally the bleachers never open. But this game, the bleachers was open. So they were expecting the crowd. If they never expect to
So
go, they
we
wouldn't
could have
open
spent
bleachers.
the money.
So this is what I'm saying. So it's two ways. It's either the police blunder in not holding on to what they believe in and allow ISA to dictate that aspect. Or ISA just decide to listen. But I don't understand how ISA could decide that they want X amount of police. That's not how it works. I don't understand that aspect of it. And that's where now I would need answers. And I would ask the questions from ISA. And also for the commanding officer for that event. Because this is how I know they actually appoint police officers or the number of securities. And they will tell you that you'll have to get additional security with the police. Because they had additional security there as well. So what do they do? So it is a very, very misunderstanding of the whole concept of the security arrangement. And also, they were not in charge. They did not put any measures to secure the feature. That is very, very
That's
sad.
great points. Great points, sir. Great
Let me
point.
let me
Great
let me
point.
touch base in a chat real quick. Romai Anderson, Donaldson, up top, congrats to Mona. Super happy for them. Rodane Forbes, that JC game must play back over cause it's a unfair game. Forbes again, it's a them need to do a meeting to play back over the JC game. Romai said 4 teams, 4 different sets of spectators. They should be prepared for whatever crowd there was.
Good
That's
point.
from the chat.
Yeah, that's a great point.
That's a good point.
Sorry.
And then when I think that Sadi said that kind of opened my eyes is that they open the bleachers. So the fact that you open the bleachers,
You
you
were
must have been
expecting it.
expecting a certain amount of people for you to open the bleachers.
I- I- I-
So
that,
so
that,
so there's some question, some question needs some answers right there.
but that's great. But from the first game to the second game, the interval was all long, maybe about 45 minutes.
Yeah,
Uh,
there was a
you,
gap in between. Yeah,
that's enough time from a security perspective to make some necessary adjustments. That was enough time. Yeah, that was enough time.
so
And that's why
so
you have to learn to look ahead. My
Mr.
problem was
Mondell,
you have
Mr.
to learn to look
Mondell,
ahead.
Mr. Mondell, Mr. Mondell.
Yes, yes, yeah,
y-
man.
You're living in a first world country, you know. This is a third world country. 45 minutes, you don't just click your finger and all those police personnel that you need just show up. It
it's
doesn't
not gonna
work
happen.
like that.
Not
It
gonna
doesn't
happen.
work like that.
Damien,
It doesn't work like that. I'm just being honest. I'm just
I
being honest.
understand what you're saying. But listen, in such a magnitude of an event, you're always going to have a patrol team in the vicinity of the area. I know this thing. It's not only you cannot
So
man
how
the
much more
area
police
only
you reckon could
inside.
have prevented that? That would have been on the patrol.
No,
A
but
random patrol. How much you reckon would have been there to prevent what took place there tonight?
how much?
Yeah, a
How much?
random the patrol. A patrol, yeah, you call a nearest patrol in the area. You think they could have prevented that? All right, it says 10 police was in two motorcade vehicles doing a random patrol. You call them and say, all right, you're near the national stadium. Go and
Yeah.
add extra security down there. You think 10 or so police officers could have prevented what took place there today?
Damien, with proper communication, all five could have managed properly. Even five. Sometimes Damien, from a security standpoint, all it takes is proper communication. Sometimes
I don't
all it
want to
takes is
make
proper
any
communication.
assertions, you
Uh,
know,
uh,
Mr. Lee, but we already established that based on the fact that they opened the bleachers, they were expecting.
They were expecting, but they probably wasn't expecting that much. You know, I'm
Don't want
assuming
to
that.
say that. I don't want
But
to say that a decision was made to cut costs or anything. I don't want to be that assertive to make a claim like that. But somebody have to give some answers tomorrow after all of this is settled. And I'm just saying that I hope nobody was seriously hurt
All right.
and I
tonight.
think and I
Let me give
think
you another
I
point.
think and I think what happened, the Issa dropped the ball, plain and simple. They wasn't expecting
Definitely.
expecting such a crowd in the bleachers.
Mr. Lee, were you expecting? Were you the panel? Let's ask the panel. Were you expecting the crowd that turn up?
Yeah. I was expecting that. I was expecting that.
I was.
That's the thing. That's the thing, though. How can they not? Well, I know. How can they not expecting that? This is Butler. This is Craig Butler, the biggest crybaby in Jamaican football, going to the final for the first time with Mona. How can you not expecting whole Jamaica to turn out, man? Come on, man. Come on.
The expectancy.
Mr. Lee, if you picture this, Mr. Lee, you went to Mona. You
come on.
Attended Mona. You're an old boy from Mona or an old boy from Island. The first time the fool is in the final, you're gonna turn up.
And look
you're
who
going
is in
to
the
turn
final.
Up, even though they're not a traditional. You're going to turn up.
Well on, Damien. All season long, schoolboy football being a hype. Probably has the highest rating in Jamaica. Not even people don't turn out to watch Jamaica Premier League like
no
schoolboy
doubt
football.
about it. You're
gonna have these two teams meeting in the final for the first time. Of course, the turnout gonna be big. Of course, and Craig Butler. Come on, guys. Craig Butler make it to the final.
And then, and then at the JC fans,
I just want to mention
JC fans, Stats fans, come on.
Can I get another 2 cents before you flip? Suku, you make
sure, go ahead,
Ready? All right. Suku mention me almost. I was the point to make mention again as it relates to getting the loudspeaker.
About the deployment of the police force there?
The intercom. No, the intercom. The sound system to make the announcement.
Okay, yeah, the intercom.
Without fairness, they tried. I can tell you that. They were all over it. Different persons were saying, stay in the stand, come off the field, whatever the case is. But then, the more they come off the field, the more persons come out. I couldn't believe. So they tried in that aspect. The other part of it that I want to say, and I don't know if you people see, I don't know if it was broadcast. The first game, there was a fan or a spectator. I'm saying a fan or a spectator. And I'm not sure who's fan, but we can also make our judgment. Who attacked one of the referees?
Yeah.
In the first game?
At the end of it, he attacked the referees and the field.
Oh yeah.
That person was arrested.
I think that person was a part of the stats team,
I'm not saying anything. I don't know which team he was a part of.
Well, he have on a jersey that represents the stats team.
I
don't mean players, I don't mean players, I mean personnel. I don't mean players, I mean personnel.
And every day.
But sir,
don't call it in name. Don't call it in name, Tom.
Lee, this is what I'm saying. You see, what they did wrong is to bypass what happened in the first game and put it on the carpet and act as if nothing happened. I think if they adjust that situation properly, you know what I mean, I think things would have been much better to the end. But they act like nothing happened, and you know what I mean. Go ahead, Damien.
The police were there watching matches. They were not there for security or protection. I will tell you that, and I will say it again. It is free police you have.
What do you expect then, Sadi?
If you had free police, 3 single member of the police here.
Ranking.
Hold on, Shuko, let's start it out now. Hold on. Ranking is off now. Ranking is not here.
Okay. All right. They should stand along the side facing the south. Because would you believe me? Most of the persons who came on the field came from the grandstand. It's not all. As grandstand come from. But the securities were all over watching the game. They were not in any position to stop that sort of thing. And we know that is the whole fact. That's the reason we want police at the National Stadium.
Yes, Jay.
That's what it says, Jay. So, trust me, it was terrible. And I don't know, but I hope that people learn and this will not happen. You can imagine people. Because that the people who are planning to come and match tomorrow. You can imagine those persons who are so much afraid and, look at violence coming to that stadium. So many persons who want to come out to watch a match of fun from Clarendon. They probably change their mind.
I think that it's a drop the ball tonight for two reasons. One is I think it's a probably thought that it wasn't gonna be a big crowd, so they didn't need much security personnel. So they probably hold back on that aspect of the spending. And then two, and the two colleges are playing. Evident it was like a play thing tonight in the stadium.
No man, Jay, Jay, them drop the ball on it, and for them to be thinking that the crowd wasn't gonna turn out, that's garbage. Because this season, I think Schoolboy probably have the highest ratings coming into this, finishing the end of the season. I mean, Schoolboy game was off the hook.
Mr. Lee, and
Rating
it's
was
not
up
just
Um,
there.
this season, Mr. Lee. It's not just this
Mr. Lee, me
season.
go
Schoolboy
a
No,
match
football
at a
dominate
stadium,
Jamaica.
yeah, man, but
and
I'm just saying this season is like is totally kind of have something to it, especially with Butler in it with his Mona and his prediction and all that stuff. So the rating was up there, and then
Well, I'm Mr. Lee. Well, I'm Mr. Lee.
you have two
I'm
school,
watching a
one set.
stadium already, and it's when time the match near for done. You have like 30, 50 security line up around the stadium at every corner. It
What
happened in a catching hall, it happened in National Stadium.
what game
So
was
why
that?
never happened tonight?
What game was that?
Most finals,
What final? Schoolboy or Premier? Which one?
schoolboy final,
Oh,
the
okay.
security them line up around the stadium. Every corner, you have a security personnel. So why never happened since night? And
But you
them
think
know
regular
say
Jay,
security could have
in the
controlled that
first match
crowd?
it
Regular
was a
security?
huh?
Jay,
You think
I
regular
respect you.
security force could have controlled that crowd? I think that needed the police force.
Really, that's a
Chuku,
great
remember
point.
saying
Those
remember
Good
saying
point,
a
Chucky.
previous
Great point.
finals and they have bigger crowd than this in the Chuku. What you talk about?
No,
Great
listen, now,
point,
when you
Jay.
say security, remember, those regular security, like the one you see in the yellow and so down there, not, most of them are not armed. This is Jamaica. And I think they could have controlled that crowd. They would have probably take away
No, but
themselves as well.
Chucky, we don't need any arm. We don't need any armed police on the
No,
field.
we don't need no armed security, sugar, but me I tell you in a bigger
Mm.
finals we
Let,
keep a catching all and stadium, bigger crowds. I
what
never
bigger final?
police.
Let me ask you a question. Sadi, when was the last time you guys seen a bigger crowd than this for a schoolboy football national stadium in a final? You guys tell me. When they
No,
open
not
up,
on the national
when
stadium.
when they open up they have to open up the bleachers. When was the last time you guys seen that?
Not at the national stadium. Because remember
No,
now
that
at the national stadium would only take in the what you call it now, the Manning Cup, and it was recently having Manning Cup and a Walker Cup playing on the same day. You know what I'm saying? So it's not so much of a long time, so to speak. Because remember, back in the days, you have teams who playing in the Dakar Cup, probably playing in the Walker Cup as well. So they wouldn't be playing on the same day. That I understand. So I don't think you would have ever seen that at the national stadium from a schoolboy football.
So
So you
this
know
So
so
what
they
I'm
this is
comparing it
underestimate
to?
the turn.
fair to say this could be a first then for that situation, right?
No man, it was very good, you know. Believe me that the grandstand I believe was full.
Right, cause you were there, so you could
Yeah,
tell.
man,
Yeah,
it was. But
so you could say
my
this is the
fear
first.
coming out of these people, and I will take my little break as in some noisy area sometimes. My fear for this, when regionally and internationally seeing these things, I am sure even FIFA, CONCACAF, all of these bodies who govern Jamaican football must have concern. You get what I'm saying? Are
And
you saying to me that a country like Venezuela should come to Jamaica to play football? Will these teams at this level, football, and the securities that were in place could not control?
yeah, you know what? So was embarrassing though. Stardy was
Mhm.
watching on TV and they showing some FIFA some
And
FIFA
some
personnel
FIFA
in
officials and
no
Delegate.
yeah,
FIFA personnel.
FIFA.
FIFA. Oh
FIFA.
FIFA personnel. I'm not talking. It's a FIFA personnel. I saw two
my
white man
God,
got on their
We saw them.
FIFA
We
shirt.
saw them. We
You
saw
saw
them.
them, right, Damien? Yeah,
Definitely,
FIFA
we saw
official
them in
I
sitting in
crowd
the
wasn't
chat.
there.
watching the TV, so
So I was
I
watching the
never get it.
TV and the commentator were highlighting them sitting down in their FIFA identifier.
Yeah, FIFA was there, plus
Yeah.
scouts were also there
So
from other different
No
countries.
man,
exactly. So
I see
it was a
scouts.
It's a
very
big
embarrassing moment.
embarrassment.
It was a very embarrassing moment for schoolboy football. It's a dropping
Definitely,
big
Mr.
time.
Lee.
I mean,
You know that
when they got people like those in attendance, you have to prepare better than that. Point
See,
blank.
another
exactly.
thing going on. Another
You have to
thing, we
prepare better than
continue
that.
to do. I hear everybody beat with ISA and the police, but I stand for correction, but I don't hear anybody beating the behavior of the crowd. We
The
need to
behavior.
stop that sort of nonsense. You know.
No, but Sadi,
Yeah, we say
A
when you have
crowd.
it's unacceptable, man.
Sadi, listen, this is a soccer game, Sadi. Emotional is riding high. You can't, and especially the first game finished the way it finished, Sadi. We expect
Listen,
it could have been
listen to me,
worse,
Mr. Lee.
Sadi. It could have been
Mr.
worse
Lee,
than this.
Everywhere saw it.
It
Them
could have been
behavior of
worse
listen,
the
than this,
crowd. The
Sadi.
crowd
It
are
could have
not
been
gentlemen,
worse
friendly.
than this.
well, I know, man, I
No,
am not saying that it couldn't have worked. I'm going to say it there too. But what I just think about me, and this is just my view, people, and as a mentioned view, I just want to say that the views expressed here are not necessarily the views of Radical or the show. All right? But the point I want to make is that we can't continue to look at things and say it's happening here, there, and everywhere. We want to look at our own situation and see how we can fix it and how we can adjust to make things better.
Yeah.
Because what I'm saying is, we are selling a product. These are players who we are believed after leaving high school or leaving Maningford could go overseas or go into the Premier League or the JPL or go to smaller clubs overseas and colleges, universities to get some level of contract. And if we can, if we are able to contain such behaviors, these, hey, saying that to say, I want to take a break. Saying that to say, would you believe that some time ago the national stadium was put on an alert? You remember that? Because back in the days of qualifying, the guys used to fling whole heap of battles at the police, and see it across the national stadium. Some time ago, I researched, and you can research it too. And the scrutiny. So this is not the
So,
first. This type of thing happening at the
sorry.
national stadium.
Them
Because
still
it's
allow glass buckle inside that stadium.
I don't think it
No,
was glass bottle, though.
think a water
plastic
bottle
bottle
still.
thing. Plastic bottle.
But what nuance still what in the when the game end, right,
Mm.
Sadi?
Yes.
What happened after the game end to start everything? It's after the guy, the Mona player pick up the trophy, everything start right there.
No, man. The crowd come on the field.
After a game finish, the crowd run on the field.
Yes.
But normally that don't happen, right?
No, what I'm saying is it's not a normal thing. What I'm saying, we have seen it before, but it's not
Me
a
seen it
regular thing.
before, even in Premier League, even the Premier League the other day when me see the Mount Pleasant win Premier League, me see the fans them run on the field, same way, you know.
You understand what I'm saying?
Even
But what I'm
overseas, they
saying,
do it sometimes.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right, overseas. Let me tell you something. You know that if it is done at at Anfield, or if it is done at the Theatre of Dreams, or if it is done down at Arsenal, it is not as bad as if it is done at Wembley. You know that? Because
Because that's the
the
national stadium.
national, exactly. So when you have a
Uh,
national arena or a national stadium, this is what goes on the high. This is what expose everything, so to speak. You understand? So this is the problem that I am having now. The fact that it is at the national stadium. Once you keep an event like at the national stadium, everything should be on par. We shouldn't have shorter security by no means. We should never have the security not in a position to respond to these sort of activities.
as I'm telling you, it's gonna spend the money in that area.
So So security cost everything. Then a
Yeah,
security
because
cost everything.
normally security them line up. So if
Car,
you run on the field, them can control you. Them line up at
because me see,
every
yeah,
exit.
because you know that a game it happened in one game the other day already. I forgot if it was a Premier League game or one Doncaster Cup game or Manning Cup game, but you see after that, them block off a side where them say the people them run
Yeah.
on the field from. I forgot what side they said that was. They run on the field from that side, and they said they was going to put a lot more security on that side so that won't happen again. You
So
understand?
Tom, you ever watch Champs, right?
Yeah, me watch Champs.
You see how them have a barrier them line up around the stadium with the security them?
Yeah.
Something like that them should have do tonight.
Because
Finally,
them Champs now, because where I say sorry?
finally. You notice how the stadiums in South America are set now, and in other areas where people are so passionate about football.
Yeah, man,
Right
them
now,
block
our
off it.
national stadium feel is too accessible. Too
Mm-hmm.
accessible. Easily
Easy
accessible.
access. It's
Just
too
go and
accessible, man.
Yeah,
Easily.
yeah.
so that is one of the things.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear
Mm-hmm.
people, I'm going to say this, I hear people calling for Jamaica needs more stadium. We don't need no more stadium at Jamaica. What we need is the fields that we have here to upgrade. We don't need any more stadium in Jamaica. We don't play enough football. And we don't have enough football and enough support to maintain more stadium here in Jamaica. What we need is the fees that we have to upgrade the fees and the facilities, not necessarily a stadium. Because look at our national team, we don't have a control.
And, and
We don't have any control measures.
the people them in Jamaica need to start love football first before them start ask for all of these no fields and all of these things. Cause we not love football enough to ask for all of these things. Cause when the games them are go on, the games the stadium them empty. Are only when like Doncaster Cup final and Doncaster. Only schoolboy football alone, you see in people in the stadium.
Schoolboy
Even
football bring the biggest turnout,
the
man.
And champs,
biggest
and champs,
turnout and
and
chance.
champs.
Schoolboy, the
But me nah
football,
me
right?
not talk about
Football.
football wise. You see me I said in Stola, football wise me really I say. Like, you know, say Premier League bring out no players, no supporters. You know, say the reggae boys, the reggae girls, you know, see none of them bring out no supporters. Only when you see supporters are when schoolboy football season are go on. And why is that? Only the people, the spa students and all of the, all of them love football. One the regular people them in Jamaica, them don't love football.
Real talk.
Where I say about that in the man.
No, when that's where you say, man. You understand me I say? But yet stranger. You know that at one point there was a debate on sport. There was a debate on sports radio about if football is actually the number one sport in Jamaica. A lot
It's
of
not.
people tell you that it's not the number one sport in
It's
Jamaica. You
not.
know,
It's not. It's not. We want it
Track
to
and
be.
field,
We
man.
want it. The track
we
and field
want
are
it to
number
be.
one sport. We want it to be, but it's not. It's not right
I tell
now.
you this: if West Indies playing in Jamaica, more people turn on for the cricket than regular local football. So you think that football is the number one sport in Jamaica, but it's not.
It's not, man.
Segregation is wrong. Nobody knows what this is.
One schoolboy football season over and a football stop play Jamaica.
And it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame to say that still. You know me. You know that, Jay.
But,
If say after schoolboy football, that's it for football in Jamaica.
but
And
my
you have it. Go ahead, Stella.
sorry, continue, man. I don't want to stop you, bro. Continue.
No, me I say because you have JPL playing, you understand me I say? And
Yeah.
all this tier two and all this other competition playing that it's supposed to be higher than the schoolboy football. Because the JPL is supposed to be a professional league in a Jamaica. We have players that come from all different countries that come playing at the JPL. And it's still not getting the recognition and all of this thing
We deserve.
from the Jamaican people because we ourselves we ourselves, cause what me on a lot of platform. And the same Jamaican them, and you see some of them money overseas, we say them come out leave from Jamaica and go different country. Them and them are some of the fault of country too, because them are taught down the country, yo, and better look like say, yo, them don't want, because me like to watch the JPL also. Some people probably don't like it, but me like to watch it. You understand? It's not the best league in the world, but me still support it because that's what we have right now. You
Yeah.
understand what I say? And I think that the rest of people in Jamaica should support it like that also. And the only way it's gonna get better, unless it get a support from
But
all Jamaica.
It need more PR though. It need more PR work.
Yeah.
I think you need that. But one quick question, Lee, to you and everybody else before I forgot. Do you think, based on what happened this afternoon, do you think Mona team deserve a proper presentation tomorrow at the next final?
Yeah, I think they do.
Yeah.
I think they
I
do.
I think they
think it
should.
will
I think so.
definitely happen. It will definitely
I
happen.
hope. I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I would love for it to happen. You know,
They deserve it, man.
they deserve. No man, but listen,
They
Butler.
deserve a presentation, but not tomorrow.
Yeah, Butler deserve the trophy. The Mona guy deserve it. I'm happy for Butler that him
This thing
finally
just
won
overshadow
something.
everything. We can't
You know
even
me.
get to discuss the games, nothing.
This thing. But a part of it, Shuka. So you think set, they give us something for us to talk about, and this is a Manning Cup final to remember for a long time. You know what I mean? Both games
Mr.
have
Lee,
something to talk about. I mean, when was
Mr.
the last time we're gonna have a final that both games have something to talk about?
Controversy
yeah.
all over.
Yes, man. I wonder what tomorrow gonna
Mr.
bring.
Lee,
Yeah.
I want to add something to what Tom Stranger started there, talking about the crowd support and everything for the football. You know what though? It come down to passion. And you see, if you lose the passion for the football, it's gonna affect the development of the football. You understand?
Mhm.
So just like how people not turning up to watch the football, it affect the development of the football. That's why you see most time we have to send for y'all some man who play football a foreign, we not even ever visit Jamaica before, but them have some auntie and uncle and grandparents of Jamaican, and you nationalize them for come play for Jamaica because we not produce enough quality players because the passion for the football is not there. A lot of the kids them now rather stay inside and play a video
No,
game more than actually go out and play the football.
but Shoko, I think that's changing though, Shoko. It's changing now, bro. There's a lot of things put
Changing
in
for the
place
good.
right now. Yes, man, I think so. There's a lot of things put in place to develop youngster now. There's
Yeah,
a lot of
man.
academics around going on now, and school are doing
Mm-hmm.
their best now to develop them under 14 and under 16. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's getting there. It's
But
getting there
Mr.
too.
Lee,
Kids them
Mr. Lee,
realize that them can get
It's
a
get
living
no
me,
out
man.
of
It's
me,
getting there,
football.
and the passion. All
look,
right, the
look,
passion for schoolboy
Can
football
change their
have
life.
never been like this before.
but look, no, Mr. Lee, 3 months can develop in youths.
It not happen
You
overnight,
That's
Tom.
understand
why
me? I
that's why
say,
you have
Not
to
gonna
rate the
no
happen
man,
Butler
no
overnight,
them.
man.
Tom.
Look what me I say. Me not say overnight. Remember say 3 months. 3 months youth them get all every year. 3 months a year time to get prepared to do with like probably 4 months to do with them I do play a little football. That not enough for them.
No,
That now go it be enough for them. None at all. Believe me when me say that.
but
You
Tom,
understand me?
when you're saying 3 months, each school is different. It depends on each school situation at each school, not
No,
Tom.
but how much game them a go play, Mr. Lee? How much game them a play for a year? How much game them youths are play for a year? It not enough. It's not enough, Mr.
No,
Lee.
but what I'm saying though, Tom, the JC and the Jardis and all them school at town, because they have the resource, they start playing from early. They don't even stop playing. Those kids still playing ball right through.
But Mr.
It's
Lee,
just that the school that in the rural area cannot afford certain things because of financial difficulties. Them can't afford to have them kids playing a certain all year round. But the schools are in the cities
uh,
who can
me,
afford it. They are playing. They are
That's
playing.
why man them forget Butler props.
They are
Start the
playing.
way man do.
Tom,
yeah,
trust
but
me.
look, but guess what me when me go to if say that it's not the school to develop the players them still. Cause you can't get development from school.
So
You
who's supposed to
understand me?
do
I
it?
say,
Who's supposed to do it?
hmm?
National.
No, the country
But
you
we
have
don't have the
have
resource.
look
But it's
no man
Jamaica.
we
We
are
don't have
talk no
resource
look
to
here
go
no
every
say that
corner,
Mr.
yo.
Lee No
It
man,
take
them have the
money.
resources. No man, them have the resources. Them get him money for do that. Me hear them talk, so them get him money for do that. Me hear them talk, JFF them talk, so them get him money for develop the youths them. Forget under 14, under 16 in all I parish them, under 12 from grassroots development. I don't know if that are going right now. Them got them have the money. More time you hear them talk about them don't have money and them don't have money. Them have money for do certain things because FIFA give them money for do certain things. And them not the right thing for youths them. Because them want to go overseas as well Damien say go them can get youth man overseas. So them not do it in a country for developing money. You know, see them never pick one youth out of a country for this team. And then do pick him in and get no game. Because them say him not good enough. And why him not good enough? Because he not get good development.
Stranger, quick question here. If I may proceed. One of the things happened. St. Kitts and Nevis, an experiment is happening right now in the Caribbean. St. Kitts Pro League, Semi-Pro League, what they have implemented for the past 2 seasons is that every single Premier League club has to adopt a grassroots program. Else they cannot enter the competition. So in order for them to qualify, they have to adopt a grassroots program. And I think the Premier League club need to work more closer with the schoolboys, the schools and farm. And I think every school right by now should start an academy.
Yeah,
I think that's needed. So I think it is more of how we merge, you know. I think that's what needed right now.
Yeah, man.
Straight panel to all the panelists. I think that's what we need right now. Or do we bridge the gap? Or do we collaborate with the schools? Because the reality is that the school, it's clear that schoolboy football is one of the best league in terms of support. You know what I mean? And the pulling power. So how do we merge the schools in conjunction with the clubs? Yeah, go ahead.
You say every school should start a what? What kind of program?
Academy.
Every school should start what type of program? No, but Randy, do you realize that most of these schools, most of these school programs are funded by outsiders and past students, not even the school funding a lot of these teams, you know?
Yeah, but what Tom Streeter just said,
it takes money and it's a big task. It's a big task.
But we have to start from somewhere, Damien. We don't have to
Yeah, but
start
you're tasking the schools, you know, with starting it, you know. But I'm saying right now, the little that is going on is not even the schools that are maintaining the programs.
Damien, I know that.
You understand?
I know that.
No,
I'm
but,
aware of that.
but remember, we're on the program, you know, we're speaking to the public. You have to make it be known that, you understand?
Yeah, but what
it's
I'm
not
saying,
even the schools that fund most of these programs.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, in St. Kitts and Nevis, I'm just using this as a case in point. In St. Kitts and Nevis, the FA fund these programs. So I'm saying the JFF, in conjunction with ISA, need to come on board and find a way how to make it work, bro. Clearly, we need development. You know what I mean? Just as though we can get sponsors for the
JFF. The JFF ain't even paying their own staff. You see, the girls have to be demonstrating for their money. You think they're gonna put money into the school?
But we're not talking about what they're not doing. We're trying to say what they should be doing. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to discuss as to strategies that we may put in place, or we should put in place to make things better. That's all we're saying. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, nothing wrong in a Rodney, with your wishful thinking, you know. But we all know it take money. You know what I mean? And most of the schools are in the rural area just can't afford it.
Yes, I understand, Mr. Lee. Yes, it takes money, but sometimes it just takes some good PR. Sometimes it just takes some good persons to go to these corporate people and say, listen, this is our proposal. This is what we're doing. This is our intention. And in the next 5 years, these are the potential results.
For how much school, Randy? How much school can you go?
I'm not saying that we're going to start at every school, because you know schools struggle in different ways. But I'm saying start from somewhere. Let the program implement, and when people start seeing the result, people come on board.
So some of the schools start doing around there, especially school in the urban here, and start doing that, you know.
Yes, but it's not been highlighted as how it should. Education, anything we're doing, you know, educational part of it is just as important as advertising it, Lee. You need to educate the public so that people can see what's going on. So, a man who used to play for the national team or a man with experience, a man who have a passion like Damien can go and impart some knowledge. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
You see, as you say, the club, you see, each club team should have a grassroots team, a grassroots program from scratch, from scratch.
I think they're working on that, Tom.
Yeah, they should,
Yeah, I think they're working on that.
they should, because Mr. Lee, the development is serious, Mr. Lee. And not just start me attack, it's very serious for the youth, them.
Tom, and everything takes money, bro. If a school
No,
can't,
me not talk
we
about
all
with the
can sit
school.
here and say, yes, we
No,
know
man,
what
me
needs to
not
be
talk
done.
with the school. Me not talk about with the school. The
Sally.
school can develop him youth. It's not.
Every sit and view money alone and think about money alone, we never get nothing done. And as I'm saying, we need to put first. What we need to do is to put a team in place, like a task force, in place to start the research and start the planning. That's what it needs to do. There's so much corporate companies in Jamaica, that can give it a start. It starts from somewhere, Mr. Lee. It starts from somewhere.
Oh, true, man.
No, the
Say
thing, Mr. Lee.
Mount Pleasant kind of put a spark on JPL right now.
Yeah, right now,
They put a big spark on JPL, Mount Pleasant Academy.
right now, a lot of investors soon start coming at JPL. I invest in a JPL. Trust me, that's soon go on.
Listen, Tom,
You see me?
check this out. Investors are gonna invest in something that they're gonna get on their return. Right now, for Jamaica Jamaica Premier League, the fans they're not even turning out to support the team like
No,
that. For
man,
the team can say,
no, man,
okay, they're
that,
making X
yeah.
amount of money. Fans are turning out to support schoolboy football. Even sometimes Jamaica national team are play a stadium and nobody no go watch them. And people like watch schoolboy football. Come on, man.
No,
Really?
no, man. That's why it's gonna get
Sometimes even
pettier.
the player
Who gonna invest in the
serious.
Jamaican Premier
No,
League when they
wait,
can't
no,
find
wait,
500 or
no,
200 people to go watch a
wait,
game?
no.
But
Tell
you
her,
forget back something on your
me
return.
Mr. Lee,
understand what you
sometimes
say.
all the player them in a JPL, them not care about the
Mr.
league. Them
Lee,
just want
Mr.
play if you
Lee,
get a
Mr.
highlight
Lee,
overseas.
Yeah,
Mr. Lee,
yeah.
Mr. Lee.
I hear man.
All right, we keep talking about corporate Jamaica, right? We're talking about corporate Jamaica, but a lot of people don't realize that if it's not beneficial to them, they're not interested enough because they're gonna look back something in return when they decide to invest money. They want to see how you're gonna convince your boss to put money into a school thing unless it's gonna benefit your company. You want to get the PR. So you're more likely to probably go to JC instead of go to a way school.
No, but Damien,
That's the point. That's the
Damien,
point I'm saying now.
me not say no investor for invest in a no school. You understand me? I say, cause we are look and say school for develop the youths them, which while school can develop the youths them. You understand me? I say, at the country for develop the youths them, regardless all school
What
can
I am
develop.
saying and what Mr.
I
Lee is
agree.
saying now, we're not shooting down what Randy and what you are saying, but
No
we're
man, me
saying
know
the
ya.
reality is that it
No
takes
man,
a lot of
me know what
money.
you say, man. Me know what you say with the money
Damien,
part.
Damien. You made mention that
So we're not
corporate.
shooting down what you guys are saying.
Damien, you made mention that corporate Jamaica
But
wouldn't come on
corporate
board.
Jamaica, if they're gonna lay out the money, they want to know how is it gonna benefit them right now, not in the long run. They want to
No,
see
no, no, no,
what
no.
they're getting themselves in.
Damien. Any smart investors not only think about now. Again, it all comes down to proposal. If you realize, even with the JFA, for example, when you have certain persons on board, they attract better sponsors or sponsorship, and then some persons just cannot attract sponsorship. So sometimes it's all about proposal. When you put a proposal on the desk and you put on, for example, even for a social intervention, to say, listen, we need this, because sometimes it's not all about money for the sponsors. They want to see how can they impact a society. So if you put a proposal to the board and say, listen, with this structure in place, 5 years from now, the crime rate within these communities are within these households, this is the education rate versus what it is now.
Yeah, man, Randy. Social
Sometimes
responsibility.
you
That
know
I want to.
it's not about just money and the investment.
Yeah. Social
You know what I mean. But
responsibility. And not just about money.
again, I just how you put across your proposal, and I just think we don't have a task force in doing so. We just let things go loosely, and that's what it is. No, I'm saying
Yeah,
if you need money for Garvey
Anytime the
Massive for next
JPL
year,
player
certainly.
them serious, start get serious about the league, then the league will look serious.
look at what me fi say about that. Let me put a point on that. That's why, cause whole heap of things me analyze over the time. Me pre the JPL and me pre certain things we are going and JPL now. I think next year they're gonna go down to either 10 or 12 team because they're gonna drop. I think they're gonna drop 4 team next year, not 2. This year, not 2, or something, because they're trying to let the league like more professional. The reason be they want less teams in the league, so they could have like better players, like more better players on all of the team them. You understand me I say? So the league can look better in a people eyes and all of these things, and they can attract more investors. Korea never just come on back on the thing because them see say thing I go up. You understand me I say? And
Tom,
things. So
Tom,
yeah.
Where,
you just said something a while ago that made me laugh, All right.
Yeah.
This Panther, you say just coming on board for the football is what? Ray and Neville, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that right now in England, they're thinking about, all right, you see, like the betting companies used to sponsor the football as well. And then now they start charging players for betting and all these things, and they're putting something in place to say that they don't even want the betting companies to be sponsoring the football anymore because it don't look good. Yeah?
Mm.
It's like getting the cigarette company to sponsor a marathon. No, Ray and Neville sponsor the football. Ray and Neville sponsor the football. You don't find it funny.
no,
No,
we're
me
trying to
no
say
read.
emojing from. Hey, Rodney,
Football,
Yes.
I'll company
I
sponsor
thought I
every
heard you
sport.
mention Gav Master
Yo,
earlier. What
dear
were you
man
saying?
want to try to say a rum league, you know.
No, what I was saying.
I was on a call. Sorry.
No, what I was saying about Gavi, I was just using it as an example. I said if Gavi for Gavi program to run, you cannot just sit around and say you need money. Yes, we know we need money. You have to form a team to come together to try to say, oh, you're gonna raise funds to fund the program. It's the same thing. And I just use Saint Kitts as a reference because I used to live there and I see what sports has done. A small island like Saint Kitts and Nevis, every single field have lights. Every field in every community have lights. You
Saint
know
And
what
a
Kitts,
I'm saying?
smaller place, and a smaller place
an
that for
independent
Jamaica.
country
I was
they
just saying
have
before,
a
maybe it's a smaller place.
A smaller place. Way
no,
smaller than Jamaica,
no,
man.
even though it's a smaller place, Saint Kitts is not governed just by Saint Kitts alone. They have is it America or England? Which country is it that do a lot of
England.
Them
funding
not have
in Saint?
independence. They not have independence.
They're
England.
still tied to England. We cut
Yeah,
our ties with certain things. We don't get certain things like Saint Kitts, get and Cayman and all these countries get.
but Damien, what you have to look on too, St. Kitts have a population of 50 to 60,000 people. But I'm just using their model as a clear indication that it's possible. You know what I mean? Because their main source of income is from tourism.
They get a
Jamaica
lot
have
of help
several.
from the motherland.
No,
They get a lot of
I
help.
when I'm saying is that in terms of how they develop youngsters, they go about it differently.
And that man.
You know what I mean. And I said Jamaica can start. We're not saying it's going to perfect within a month or within a year, but let we see some progression. Let we see, the mission roll out. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm pretty sure stakeholders will come on board, but it's how you present your case.
Sardis still
Westmoreland
in
have
the
a
chat.
under 15 or under 16 or
Yeah,
under
man.
Sardis still in the
Westmoreland
chat.
are
Oh, I just wanted to
them
ask you to reach
J
home safely.
Him not reach
Jay,
from it.
Jay,
Yo.
Westmoreland have a under 15 and under 17 and them youth program there.
Yeah, them have a program
Yo,
there.
me still that ferry, brother. Me still that ferry.
Okay.
What about Sen catching in Shuko? Shen catching have them youth program, the under 17, under
Yeah,
16,
man.
under
Most of Marines player them play in the parish league them in a Westmoreland.
What them do now,
Sen
they mostly
catching
do
have
it by
them thing
price,
there too,
like you have
right?
the same catching. Yeah. Yeah, man. They do. Yeah, Portmore
So
as
them
well. They
league they are
do.
going right now. Them league they are going right now, or them league they finish.
No, they on pause
No,
because of school time. School time.
it would have been the summer and all and thing.
Then summertime.
Okay, okay,
Because the stats team playing the Portmore under 17. Look.
okay.
Yeah,
Gentlemen,
rank.
a lot of different things came up for discussion tonight, but okay, when we look forward to tomorrow, the Costa Cup final, Ben Francis final.
So
Open for calmness tomorrow
Them need to
and
give
looking for
more than
better
5 minutes.
organized
5 minutes
team.
tomorrow for present them title in a
so
professional way.
before we get off of this them two games, I like to know what you guys think about the quality of both games.
I
Uh,
think the
First
go ahead,
game,
go ahead. I think the first game was like all right. We never really get to watch the first game really. Like, but the second game was really shaky. Mona really come to play, but I don't think
Yeah.
Idel come to play nothing. I don't know where Idel mind was. I think their mind wasn't in the game really. I don't know, you know.
Damien, we have to say about.
First game.
Mona was Mona was on it. Mona came prepared for a final. Ideal was woeful, man. It was embarrassing, to be honest.
We have to say Jay.
Ideal
Yeah,
just
man,
never
so
looked the part at
the
all. Mona
first game
totally deserved to
quality.
win.
Tempo was in the first game, the first half, the tempo was not as good as in the second half. In the second half, football are playing more. Like two team them that play like them they don't want to win at the second half, especially Jamaica College. You know, they make them changes and bring on them two of them good players and change the game in the second half. Get them an equalizer. But that game they never come out of first gear, none at all. And the second game now, Idel just had a bad game at a final. Never play like the Idel when I expect to play. And they just look flat and I don't know if they were carrying like injuries, but they just never look like the Idel team. Mona was well prepared, well coached, disciplined all around, focus the whole entire
The
90
coach
minutes
losing
of the
swag, man.
game.
The coach
Mona
just
was
look
just
lost. The
ready.
coach losing swag. Him look
But
lost. Him never
Craig
look like
talk
he could
about
have
it,
make
man.
a difference.
Craig say him a prepare for the final from the week from last week. Guys, them go therapy in a off the field. Them go massage therapy, everything. So they were ready for the final. That's why I'm telling you. Mona go win. I'm telling you.
Rodney.
Well done to Mona. I don't think anybody will begrudge Mona for their win. Well done. They deserve it.
Yeah, Rodney, did you watch both games?
yes, I did.
What you take on both games?
I think the first game, it was a game of two half. Both teams, really, play their part. Despite of the drama, I think that JC deserved the win, but based on how they played for the 90, it's just the way it was done. And in regards to Mona game, Mona came out from the start of the game playing a clear instruction game. They were playing to their coach's instruction, and it was evident. They look organized. They look the better team from the start, And that seeing Idol in the semi final, I knew that once Mona scored first, it was hard for them to come back, because some players were just playing because they're playing, and Idol they were you can see I wasn't seeing that fight, you know, from them, like it's a final and then they can come back. And I think in another part of the game, I think Craig Butler though parked the bus a little bit too early in the 60th minute of the game, and what that did was allowing Idle more space, you know what I mean, to attack. But otherwise from that, they held their cool, they held their nerves, and Mona deserving champion.
Number 8 and number 10 and Heidel was the only two player me see a
Yeah.
fight for the team.
I have to say ranking.
Yeah,
You watch both game. You watch both game ranking.
yes, man. You need to look in a group, Mr. Lee, man, them a post me off, man.
I can't look in that group. When I type about a million message, man. That group.
Yes, man, I banter, man. Because I have to banter, man, about the JC game.
Mr. Lee, when you
Randy, I say, I
finish,
show,
ask
show me.
everybody, I want you to come back to me now because I disagree with something that Randy said earlier. So I want you to come back to me when you finish, get the opinion of everybody. And all right,
Yeah,
Okay,
so
okay.
I go,
Give me
I
a
should
thing. Give me a thing, point thing, Randy.
yeah, man, so
Ranking.
I say, yeah, man, yeah, so I say, the, the, the first game, as, as Randy said before, I think if it didn't go to penalties, I think JC deserved the win because of how they played. The first one was very lackluster in every sense of the word. I think both of the teams were just feeling it out. But I think JC won fight in the second half and they played better. And I think they deserve to win, barring the whole controversy at the end. Because I think if it played out normally and JC had won, I don't think anybody would dispute it. I just think the controversy at the end took away from the game. That's why I'm so disappointed with both of the games today because it's controversy and fighting and all these things we come in to talk about. We're not even talk about the footballers yet. You know, it's just so disappointing for toward the final. It doesn't look good. But the second game I had Idle to win and they didn't turn up today at all. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know. They didn't look like they were up for it at all. Mona were clearly going for it and they deserve it, But I don't think I highly deserve to get at all.
Yeah, let me go into the chat. Howard Godfrey said Mona High Crown, the champion of the Money Cup final. Dan Lewis the blessing. And Dan Lewis also against the solutions. Dan Lewis. Some people good at pointing out problems but can't find any solutions. I guess based on the discussion that we're talking about. Dan Lewis said effective planning, communication, hard work, and dedication. Dan Lewis says start from the community level with volunteers. And that's coming from the comments. That's about it. Yeah, man. So my take on the game, the JC both games. Compare the style of play for both games. I think JC and Stats game were a lot more smoother compared to the way the finals was playing.
Agree.
Yeah, man, a lot more smoother. I mean, that first game feels more like the Money Cup final to me.
Yes.
The way they
Thank
were
you. Quality.
yeah, man, the way they were playing is just the quality of football. When I started watching Idol and Mona playing, I was like, really? I mean, I wasn't expecting that style of football. I don't know if both teams. I mean, Idol seemed like they wasn't prepared or they wasn't motivated enough for a final. I don't know what was going through the coach head. And for a coach that talks so many junk, he shouldn't have the kid them more ready. You know what I mean? You can't have a week off and you don't have your kid motivated to play a final. That's unacceptable. You know what I mean? So so based upon that, I mean, well, we'll go back to the first game. Yeah, JC, may I jump the gun back and forth. Yeah, the JC and the stats game now. Yeah, but like both team deserve it. I mean, it couldn't go either way, But my man of the match in that game is the kid that went and kicked the penalty and the goalkeeper
Sterling,
saved it.
Sterling,
And
Sterling.
yeah, and he was aware. I don't know if it was somebody over there chanting him on, but he was aware enough after the guy saved his penalty to protest. He's the man of the match for me. Kudos to him. Cause he was smart enough to make nice and jump around and make the referee was like make went and make that stupid decision for in my opinion. You know what I mean? So he's the man of the match in that first game. Yeah, the second game now with the whole security and what went on and everything, not surprising. I mean, Issa should have prepared themselves a lot better than that because they have two teams that going to the final for the first time. They have a coach like Butler who who is a YouTube specialist. You know, everybody I mean a lot of people wanting to lose, a lot of people also wanting to win. You know what I mean? There's so much going on this final that there's no way the Issa should have dropped the ball pertaining to not having enough security. But kudos to Mona. You know, I'm happy for them to win. As far as the presentation and the kid run away with the trophy, that's classic, man. This is something we're gonna talk about years to come. I hope they probably can do a presentation and hand it to them tomorrow in a proper way. Yeah, but
Salute.
that's it's back to you now, Damien.
All right. Mr. Lee,
Yeah,
I want to ask you a question because a couple shows about me and Saudi had a debate, right?
yeah,
Because I drew a game with Glenmore, right? And
Jesus, please.
yes, I'm gonna start there. I'm gonna start there. I'm
I'm
fighting.
Go on, Chippy, go on,
Let
Chippy,
me,
go on, go
please,
on.
nobody
go on,
interrupt me. Let me talk.
Let
Let
a
me
man
talk.
talk, man.
Let me talk,
I
please.
open ear chat now, man. Make a man
Yes,
Let me
man.
talk.
Go on, Chippy, go on, go on.
I need to make my points. All right. Had a game with Glenmore and the game drew over 90 minutes and they beat us on penalty, right? And then Saudi said that overall Glenmore were the better team, and I disagree with him. Let's gonna come back to today's game as well. JC and Stats. The game finished in a draw, right?
hmm
Now Randy said and Rankit said that JC deserve it overall. Now I'm saying the objective of a football game is a score, right, Mr. Lee?
Right.
And whoever outscore the other team
It's not to score, it's to win, no?
is to
hmm
win,
hmm
right?
hmm
No. What happened in the game for somebody to say that JC deserved it more? The style of play, because they did not score, they did not outscore Stats. So why did they deserve it more? It must be the style of play because guess what? JC in the last minute of the game, they hit the bar. But the objective of the game is not to hit the bar, right? It's to score the goal, right?
Right, but I
What?
mean, everybody opinion is different, though, Damien.
No, that
I
is
mean,
a thing in Jamaica, Mr. Lee. It's all right.
You know
When
let's
Garvey
see, let's
Massey
see what
went
it
to
is,
penalty,
Chippy.
hold on. When
well,
Garvey Massey
No,
went
let me
to
finish, let
went
me
to
finish.
when Garvey Massey went to the penalty shootout with Clarendon, did you think that Clarendon deserved it more than Garvey before he go to the penalties?
if they deserve it more than Gavi,
Yeah.
to be honest, I would say yeah.
Based on what? Because
Based
what?
based on the
Their
amount.
football
Well,
look better on the eye. Their
no,
football
based on the
look
amount.
better on the eye.
No, based on the amount of opportunity that they have gotten. They
But
got
you
way more.
create
Hold on,
opportunity, but you
hold
did
on,
not
hold on.
convert them. You did
Hold
not
on.
convert them. The
We asking
objective
me,
is to score.
we asking me a question though, and I'm answering you
Wh-
my question though. Listen, I'm telling you. Okay, you asked me a question. I'm gonna give you an answer. I'm also giving you a reason why. So you can't ask me a question and then you want to tell me say me can't give you my answer that I want to give you. I mean also explain to you why I'm giving you the answer. So you
Go
asked me a
ahead, go
question.
ahead, go
You
ahead, go
asked me
ahead.
if Clarendon College deserve it more. I said yes. To be fair, the yes. Number one, Clarendon College is the better team. Clarendon College play the better brand of football. Of course, I would have loved Garvey Master to win.
Brand of football.
Well, on, man. Me finish that.
No, but me need to stop you if
Well,
you're
on,
going to bring in brand of football
well,
into it
on,
as
man.
well,
But me
Mr.
I give
Lee.
me reason. Then, Lord, make me give me reason. Why ask me a question and then no show if you don't want me to answer. Ask
Brand
me
of
a question, let me
football.
finish that. Make me finish, and then after that, you can come in with the 2 cents. You ask me if they deserve to, if Klein and College deserve to win. I'm saying yes. Me, I give you the reason why. Because to me, they are the better team. They play the better style of football, right? They got the most opportunity in that game. They lit the upright twice. That game could have easily finished 3-1. So that's my reason, right? So go ahead
Can
now.
I ask you a question? Can
Go
I ask
ahead
you a
now. Yeah,
question?
man, go
Okay,
ahead.
I'm going to ask you a question. if you put Clarendon College on the football team and take off the Garvey team off the field, you think they would miss those chances?
I'm not sure if you understand the question you just asked.
Yeah,
But,
try to see
but
the logic. If
no,
if
well,
if
no,
if,
go
if
ahead.
the Garvey players weren't there to challenge and did not make it easy for them, they would have converted very easily.
So what are you
So
trying to
the
say?
objective is to outscore the other team. So if you did not score the goals to beat me, I cannot subscribe to the argument that you deserve to win it over me. Because it must have been something that the other team was doing that prevents you from scoring. Either the goalkeeper pull off a save, or a player block you, or attempt to block you that put you off the shot while you miss.
But
So we
Shuko,
cannot say one team deserve it more than the next team
but Shuko,
because they
but
create chance, more
Shuko,
chance than the next team.
but Shuko, you're saying that because you're cheering for your team to win.
The
You're cheering for your team
objective
to
of the
win, yeah.
game,
But what
Mr.
I'm saying,
Mr. Lee, if a
can
me
game
just
is
Mr.
personally,
Lee.
drawn, if a game is drawn 0-0, you cannot say one team deserve it more than it makes no sense.
Mr. Lee, me
You
can just
you
jump in
you
1 second.
you fail your objective and I fail my objective. You did not score against me, I did not score against you. You
so
did not deserve it
all
more
right, all
than
right,
me.
I disagree with that, Damian.
hold on.
You
Disagree
So
did
with that.
Damian,
not deserve it more than
So
me.
Damian, if that's the case, then none of the team deserve to win. Then
There'll
both
have
of
to
them
be a
should go
win.
home. Then no, it got to be a winner. Then one team is gonna deserve to win. Then I mean, come, all right, Damian. There's a lot of time in football because football is a very cruel game. Sometimes the team that play the better ball and get the better opportunity sometimes end up on the losing end of the stick. Why? Because football is a kind of a very, we not know the word to describe it.
Ungrateful sport.
Yes. So sometimes the team that won don't even deserve to win anyway. Shoko, that's just the reality of playing football.
But
Because
what
you
you
can have
call
a
the
team.
better ball? What you consider the better ball? If my
Sometimes
objective
the
is
better
this, if
team doesn't
you
win all the time. Shoko, sometimes there's a team that have better quality does not win all the time. Okay. In 2021, when Dintil playing against Mannings, who was the better team in that game? Who was the better team in that game? Dintil got so many chances to score, squandered so many chances. Huh? 1-on-1 with goalkeeper from the game start till finish and them can't even score. Who was the better team, Shoko? Who was the favorite going into that season to win?
Manning were the better team on the day they got the result.
No,
But who
Damian.
was the better?
The game drew.
Damian.
The
Yeah,
game drew.
The better team on the day
Randy,
is
please,
not
Randy,
always based on
Randy.
results.
Oh, so
Get
Randy,
ranking a
and
touch.
that
Get
day,
ranking a
Randy.
touch. Get ranking
Oh,
a touch.
sorry,
Get
Rankin.
ranking a
Sorry,
touch.
Either
Rankin. Sorry,
disagree
Rankin.
with me. I don't care if you all disagree with me.
Wait now,
It's a
wait there,
Jamaican thing, and
Damian.
that's
Wait
why
there,
Jamaican
Damian.
football ain't reaching anywhere. That's why Jamaican
Wait there, Damian.
football ain't reaching anywhere. Because this is the way we think. Clarendon playing pretty football, so they deserve it more than Garvey because probably Garvey objective is to surrender the ball and make sure that you don't score against me and try to put a ball over the top to score. So you're a better brand of football, me, you deserve it because you create more than me. You did not score. That's how you reason football. You can't tell me say because you look better than me, that's why you deserve to win more than me. It's rubbish.
But
But that's how
Damian,
we
you're
think as
entitled to your
Jamaicans to
opinion.
football.
But
Because
Damian, you're
once you
entitled to
file
your
and salad the
opinion, though,
next
Damian.
team, you ball them. You ball them.
Give
But
somebody else
Damian,
a chance
Damian,
Clarendon
now.
ball them
Damian,
because them
Shuko.
file
Damian,
them and them
Damian,
salad them.
So Shuko, you
Damian,
really
yeah,
think say you Glenmore
Damian,
team the better than Dintil?
Damian, you're entitled to your own opinion, no, Damian. So everybody on
Me
the
just, me
panel
just
know.
want to ask one question now, because I have to go jump out here.
Yeah, go ahead,
Shook,
Rankin, man.
well, I read Shook. But I'm laugh before you even start the conversation.
Go ahead,
Because
Rankin. Go ahead,
we
Rankin.
had
Before
the
you
I
conversation
think you
in
start the laughing and make
the
it look like
Shook.
a joke
Let me,
thing. Me just I will just hang up and come on for the show. If you go
no,
start the laughing and make it look
no,
like it's a
no,
joke thing, we
Shook,
can just
you can't
exit
tell me
and
to
we
laugh. I
continue.
understand that. You cannot tell me that, Shook. Just hear me and say no.
Yeah,
Right?
because you make it look like it's a joke thing.
But
It's not a joke
it's
thing.
comical. Okay, it's comical. What you saying?
Hey, Shukra, why don't we start laughing at you? He gone?
No,
The man
I
jump
just
off.
want
I Channel, man jump off. Yo.
Man, the recover fan the last day to Glenmore
Yo,
and
no,
no.
but
Randy,
Mm.
Randy,
it's
head boy,
comical. Though.
what happened to Shuku just now?
I don't maybe internet.
Oh, Shuku jump off, man. Are you for real?
Ranking, are you better man jump off in a ranking?
Yo!
It look
Right,
funny.
kid, start
No,
laugh right night, We are telling man if you be serious, The man a be a laugh, man a laugh, and JCU. This any losers cup.
they
All
laugh.
losers cup.
I laugh with the man thing.
Yeah, but
Shadow.
what were you trying to say, Rankin?
Ranking, what were you saying, Ranking?
Yeah, because my battery there 10%. All I was just, I shook me really want to ask him. So
Ask him,
basically, I
man.
just wanted to understand his philosophy, right? So basically, what he's saying is, as long as a game is finished nil all under any circumstances, it means that no other team is better than the other one. That's what I wanted to just hear from him, you know, if that is what he's trying to portray. Because if me come out there and create all the chances, you sit back and defend for 90 minutes. Me create all the chances. Me hit the post. Probably miss a 1 and 2 penalty. Me probably miss an open goal and all of that. You not create no chances score. When if in a game finish, it starts say 0 shot to you. 0 shot, 0 on target, possession at 19%, whatever. There's no way you can concede to me that you and me on the same level. And I will never concede to Shoko saying that. I respect his opinion and that is fine. But I will never in a million lifetimes concede that because the scoreline finished at Z. I am the biggest person who's to say this because there's so much game recently that Colonel dominate and lose, not even draw, lose. So I'm telling you, teams can dominate the football, the chances, the whole momentum of the game and get nothing from it. As Randy said, the game is very ungrateful. So all I wanted to ask Shoko was if his philosophy is if a game ends at nil or 1-0 or whatever the case may be, if that means that no team on the day is better than none. So he's debunking basically what we are trying to say that chances and all of that does not matter. All the shots that you pick does not matter because they didn't go in or whatever the case may be. If a keeper save the ball or we miss a penalty or we miss an open goal, we are creating more chances to try and win the game. You aren't doing anything to win the game more than defending it. So I will not concede that you and me are upon the same level. That's all I'm trying to say to Shukuna. The reason why I'm laughing is because we had this whole conversation already. That's why I'm laughing and bring it up, you know. But
Yeah, the
me like to execution.
other night I tell you say you know you can't you're not gonna come in panic ranking, man.
Ah,
So,
You see me?
right, Rodney, let me get your input now, boss, please. For the whole
Uh,
situation just
uh,
now. What just
um,
happened just now with Shoko?
yeah, I just stay man. Damian is a passionate man with the football. Maybe into that something, man. He's gonna come on back soon. But what I'm saying about the situation, I
Rankin,
struggle,
mute yourself, Rankin, please.
I strongly disagree. Um, with Damian because reality is that's why you have statistics in a football game. You know, what I mean, I show position, I show this, I show that. Those statistics are very important to the game. So, but most importantly, we just look at the score lines. But a lot of times, teams dominate the game. They play right, and the luck just doesn't go in their favor. You understand? Yes, they are the loser, but at the same time, they were clearly the better team. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't believe that once you win, you're the better team on the day. I don't believe in that one. You know what I mean? Maybe Damian can come and justify what in depth as to what he meant. Why he said that, but I don't agree with him with that one.
Right, I don't agree
Shoko
with
is
him.
back,
I don't
man.
agree with
Shoko
him.
is
I
back.
don't agree with him. Neither Rodney. I mean, and like I said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion,
yeah, I
and
respect his opinion. He's
yeah,
lucky.
and them one belief. You know what I mean? If he felt that way and that's his belief, then we have to respect that. But you must have
And I
respect our
respect
belief.
it.
You must have
I
respect our
respect it.
belief.
Exactly.
And think. So if him ask the question, which him ask the question, and I'm answering the question, also give him a reason why I'm giving him that answer. And him still like him really don't want to accept my decision. So
Nah,
Damian,
you know why is that though?
Damian, him come back in, you know.
Yeah,
Damian.
Damien,
I'm listening.
Okay, my boss. Okay. I'm glad. Yeah.
you
We are saying out
Damien just now accept say him because we say Glenn Newell did better than him on the day, and
Is it my turn
it's
to speak?
like, eh?
well, I make time
When
talk,
you
man.
finish talking, when you
Yeah,
finish,
man.
write down.
Make time finish. Damian.
Him like Glenn Muir was the better team on the day. You understand me I say? And Glenn Muir, remember, not because we not gonna say because Glenn Muir win the penalty, and not because of the penalty why Sadi was saying that probably Glenn Muir was the better team because I didn't watch that much, so I didn't see the game, but Sadi was saying that he think that Glenmore created more chances in that game, you know. So probably he think that Glenmore was the better team on the day and thing, and probably they deserve to win also, you know. So me think that I don't agree with Damian when him say like if you draw 0-0 or if you draw 1-1, both team is on the same level, you know, because as we all y'all say, you could create a lot of chances and even miss a penalty as the ranking say, and still come end up and lose the game by a person, the team just create one chances and lose and score on you, and that now gonna let the team be a better team than you on the day same way. Them probably win the game, but you probably was a better team on the day, but you lose.
Yeah, man, and that's why I asked the question to Damian, earlier, like in 2021 when they faced Man in the semi-final, who was the better team that day? I guess he was trying to say Man was the better team that day. I mean, I'll disagree with that. I thought Dinty was a better team that way, but unfortunately, Dinty didn't came out the winner. But they wouldn't. They were the better team, as far as I'm concerned that day. Damian, I could go ahead now, my friend. Go ahead.
Yeah. You see, it's not just tonight I've been arguing this fight. I've been arguing it at football games. I've been arguing it on the radio stations in Jamaica because people need to change the way they reason sport in Jamaica. It's not just about style of play. Style of play. Because if my style of play, if my objective is to surrender the ball to you, Mr. Lee, you're a possession based team. And you will pass the ball around, and I just surrender the ball in the middle third. But once you reach near my 18-yard box, I instructed my team to start to defend from there and to tackle and try to turn over the ball from there. And the game finished 0-0. You're gonna tell me that you were the better team and you deserve it more than me. Yet still, none of us reach our objective of scoring in the game to decide the game. The game ending at draw, and then penalty will decide who the better team on the day. Are you gonna tell me that? Oh, based on chances create, you were a better team than me on that day. I don't matter if you hit the bar 10 times, you did not score.
So in your thinking now, Damian, in 2021 when you guys went to the semifinal with Man, who was the better team that day?
After 90 minutes, none of us were the better team. We never scored a goal. We never scored. The objective is to score to
Okay.
Give me a
win.
chance
And
after. Give
and,
me a
and then
chance
and then
after.
so when it's
So
all said
when
and done, who was the better
you know that
team?
you have Clarendon fans that would say that the day when you
No,
beat
Damian.
them, they were the better team. You know that when
Right,
you beat them
which
in the
is
final,
fine.
because of
Nothing
style of
wrong with
play,
that.
because of
Right,
style of
nothing wrong
play.
with that. No, but nothing wrong with that. Clarendon
So
College
you
pretty
agree
good
me?
that day
You
now.
agree with me that sometimes they read the football inconsistently because you would have
Mm.
beat Clarendon in that semi final, and people would still say that Clarendon played the better ball.
Then that's fine
That is the
because.
point I'm trying to
But
make,
what I'm
Mr. Lee.
trying to say,
That is the
well, I
point
know,
I'm trying to make.
Damian. But what I'm trying to say, because football is such a game, sometimes the better team not always win. Sometimes the
In
better team got
that,
beat.
if the game finished 0-0 and Clarendon
But
compile all of the players from Gabon, and the crowd is a
but here
Clarendon,
where you Shoko.
Clarendon, all them.
Them,
You understand?
Mr.
Shoko,
Lee,
here where you say look a
Mr.
while.
Lee, beg your two
Shoko.
cents, please.
Jamaica, every reason the
All
football, Mr.
right, all right, all right. Shook up, me have to stop it because the boss want a 2 cent. Let me give him a 2 cent. Make the boss come in. Come in, Sadiq.
All right. I hope you not hear me good. Come in the on the highway.
We are here,
All right.
man. Your quality sound good. You low,
All
but
right.
your quality sound good.
Nice, nice. One of the things that I want to express, and I want to take it to Shuku. Shuki, I'm happy that's the way you're looking at the football now. For two reasons. One, I strongly believe that the better team is the team that win the match. And so it is the better team on the day. That's my view. Secondly,
I
Shuku,
think that you.
What's that, Shoko?
I share the view.
look at a team and say you
Okay,
don't
okay.
like how they play football. You don't like their playing style. If it is, that's the ultimate aim is to score and to win. Why you don't like a team because of how they play? These are questions. That's two. Shuko, you had told me that
You're
you
the
got
KC.
beaten by a poor KC side. And at no time did you say KC was better than you.
I heard that statement before.
So
Straight out
now
of
you
Shuko mouth.
come now and you say no team is better if they don't win over 90 minutes. These are some factors that you have to look into. Because you can't dislike a team because they play long ball and poof poof like what you say about Garvey. But yet still you are saying is the goal that you scored counts.
You
You
have
don't
made the
need to
point.
play
Say
any
that you
type of football. You
no
don't need
need
to
to
score.
elaborate on it. Can I respond? Can I respond?
Go
You have
ahead.
made it.
Make him finish now. Make him finish now, Damian. Let him finish now, Damian, please. Yeah, go ahead,
So
Sadi.
what I'm trying to say, on one side, on one part, Chuku, I am with you. But it is sad on the other side that you're only looking at one aspect of it. You can respond now.
Okay. Sorry.
Yes.
The thing is this, if you remember, I'm saying that overall, I don't think that KC was a better team than Dinton, but on the day, they were the better team. Did I not
No,
say that?
you
They
did
got the
not say
different.
they were
No,
better.
Oh, no,
no.
no.
During that conversation and debate, you
No, they
never
got
said they were better than you.
I said they were the better team on the day. You can go
No,
back and
not,
play tape.
not that night, Chuku. You come
No,
around afterwards.
no,
Not
Shuko,
that
no,
night.
not that night, Shuko,
Not
no,
that night.
no,
But no, you're gonna have to play back that tape if you want to win this
I have
You
discussion.
to,
say
Chuku.
you say that
Chuku.
they
no,
say
Shuko,
tell her
no,
what you say,
Shuko.
Shoko.
You
They say there's
chastise,
no
yo, you
way. You said
chastise KC,
yo.
and
You
you
said
call
Yes,
there's
him
no
goalkeeper
way.
fat. Everything,
I,
Shuko.
Wait
Remember,
I,
now.
you call him
Wait
they
now.
goalkeeper fat.
Wait there,
I
Shoko.
think they
Shoko.
were
You
better
say
team.
there's
They,
no way you're gonna say this team is a better team than Dinton. There's no way.
See how we say him say stranger.
There's no way me I gonna say this team is better than Dinton. This team was this is a poor KC team. I
Yep.
cannot say this team is
yes,
better
I
than Dinton.
all of that. But did
That's
I
what
not
he
say I
said.
didn't think that they were the better team on the day? Did I not
No,
say that
you
they were the
didn't say
No,
that,
Probably in
Chuku.
our next
Never
show.
no,
said
Probably in
Shuko.
our next show. Probably in
no?
our next
Did I
show.
not say that
And
they were the
after
better
that,
team
him
on
come back
the
and
day?
say it, man.
Sorry,
After that.
sorry. Did I
After
not
that, you
say
said,
that
but
they
not on that same day. Not on that same day. But
I
you said that
told you
after, but not on that same day. Not on
oversight that
not
you
on
you
that same day where you lose the same day. Then when
you're
you
gonna
come
go
back
back
on the night.
no, you're gonna go back and listen to that show. You're gonna come back here and apologize. Trust me, I
Yeah,
did
well,
say
we are go listen
Ah,
back the
go
show.
back
ah,
Though. We
and
want
you
to find out
listen
ah,
which
back
day.
ah.
to the show.
Chuku, remember I said it to you. I think about 2 nights after that you come back and
Sorry,
go
you
right back
think
down to Gravy.
you
When
think you
I
can't
use, hold on now, is when I use
sorry,
the
I said that
statistics.
they were the better team on the day. You need to go and listen to back your own show. I said they
Chuku,
were the better team on the day, but
not
they were
that
not.
night. You did
They
not
were
Shuko,
say
not
it
a
that night.
performance.
Shuko, Shuko,
You did
Shuko,
not say it the
Shuko.
same
That
night,
night,
Chuku.
Shuko, that night you were so upset, Shuko. I don't even think you sleep. I don't know if you sleep that night.
I said they were the better team on the
No,
day.
Shuko, you were
Not
pushing and you
Going
were
that night,
talking about
Chuku.
the team no good and then goalkeeper fat and that you're supposed to. You must have stopped that you thought that night, Shuko. We could go back and replay it.
the thing was that they were the better team on the day.
No, you never said that, Shuko.
Not
You
We
said,
even Glenmure.
Shuko, you
Not
said
even
that
Glenmure.
another day, Shuko.
Not even Glenmure. You didn't say was a better team on the day when they beat on penalty.
I said they were the better one on penalties, not the 90 minutes. I did say that you people are not listening.
No man, for the Glenmure, you said that for the Glenmure game. But it's
Okay,
after
okay.
the night with the Dingtil game, you did
But
not say it.
somebody needs
I
to
hold
move
on,
on. Because
I
you're
came
saying
back,
that and
I
you're
came
saying that
back
I did
on
not.
here.
We must go back and listen to it. So we need to move on
Hold
from
on,
that.
man.
What can
All
we
right.
say? I am
Was
insisting.
it, you remember the conversation that we had as it relates to the statistics in the game?
Here,
We
man.
never
Let's.
discussed the statistics in that
I
show.
you're saying that
Shuko,
I did.
hold up, no, Shuko. Shuko, hold up. Me if I started, no, man. Go ahead,
I,
Shad.
we, I did not mention anything about the statistics in that night show, the night of the game. It was the following about 2 nights after the argument come back. And I said, Shuku, how could you say that Casey is not better than you when all the major statistics Casey has over you? Remember that. It was about 2 shows after or the show after. But it was the same night I get into that. If you remember people, and I said Casey have more shots on target, more position. So how comes Casey is not better than you? And I go to the fact and I said if Casey is such a poor team, that means you're not good none at all. That is when you come back to
And
say, well, on
then
the day,
better
they were
for us.
better than us.
The desired result and they're the better team on the day. So
But
Sadi,
I'm
if
not
you're
saying that you never say it, but it is in
and
night.
well, I know
That's
I'm
why I
saying
say,
that I
have
the
you
show.
come back around to clarify that the better thing on the day?
Shoko,
That's why I'm
Shoko,
saying.
you know, say you don't like take your mistake, then you don't like agree up on your mistake, David, or something.
Listen up,
You can't just say, all right, yeah, man, I'm done with it.
Mr.
Yeah.
Lee, you're moderate the show tonight. You hear me I say to you, Mr. Lee, right? Mr. Lee, right?
Yeah.
Come on, Sadi, man, a professional no, man. Listen, no, man. Listen, listen,
This can't laugh. Shook this can't laugh.
we're
Shook
gonna
man.
listen to Mr. Lee. Here's my social, Mr. Lee, right? I'm gonna
Yes.
listen back to the show, Mr. Lee. I'm personally gonna listen back that episode, right?
Yeah,
And
man.
if
Find it.
I not say that on the day, I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna apologize to the panel and to everybody who was listening
I
tonight.
want to hear you. I want to hear you apologize, because you're not a man
No,
to
man, he will
apologize, you know.
apologize. I can tell you, he will apologize.
Put in that. I want you all to be man enough to come back here and say, listen, Chuku, you did say it. That's all.
Yeah, we don't
No
have no
problem, man.
problem.
I
No
don't have a
problem.
problem,
We don't have no
Shuku.
problem
You have
saying that.
heard me
No
say that
problem, no
already.
problem, no
Shuku, you
problem.
have heard me concede many times on the show. I don't
More on the
fret.
part. With me. Elaborate more.
Okay.
What the prediction for tomorrow yet? Or we not do that?
We did that yesterday, but those who missed out on yesterday's show can put their prediction for tomorrow. Man.
Okay.
So, Mr. Lee, you
Mr.
can put
Lee, check the
your
chat, Mr. Lee.
show. You did it in the chat. You can put it. Oh no, your prediction.
Hey, Shuku. Shuku,
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Sorry.
tomorrow game. You not short me up, but me I going early tomorrow, you know.
Sorry, I wanted to say this on the show from tonight, right? That's why you remember literally someone was asking for ranking out. The man them get a hold of them tomorrow. Mr. Lee, when I was
Yeah.
asking, the ranking was out. Yeah? Because we all plan to go to the game, Mr. Lee, right?
Yeah.
But you know, in my spirit, Mr. Lee, I just said to myself that you know that I'm not gonna bother to go to this game.
Huh?
I just never feel the vibes to go to the game today.
Okay.
Because I plan for it and everything. And then when the hour starts, you know what? You can't leave the house and see what happened at the match. I just wasn't supposed to be there.
That's true.
So are you planning on going tomorrow?
Definitely, I'm going. I'm planning on going tomorrow. But I'm saying I just couldn't get myself out of the house today to go. So I'm just saying it's just the spirit. You understand? That's why I was asking Rankin, how come he never turned up? Because he decided that he was going as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
okay.
ranking never go tonight, man. I go for leak up
And
and be
tomorrow, man.
Francis.
Tomorrow
Tomorrow.
ranking what's planning on going?
Oh, and I just decided that
Mm-hmm.
I was going to change my mind.
But for tomorrow game though, I'm assuming everybody already them team, right? You
Yeah, we
already
make
picked
Jay was on the show, but him
No.
sleep it out.
you know something.
I have room to win tomorrow. For two reasons.
The one
Froome I
reason,
go
Jay,
win.
throw away smaller.
That one, Froome been to this stage already, so them know what it feels like.
Just a trouble you, man.
So me
the
give them
from
the
team
edge
right.
over Margaret. But Margaret have a good coach, so me expect say me go come with a good game tomorrow. But it I go done round 2-1, man.
2-1 from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never give my pick neither, and I'll give my pick tonight, you know. I would change it around. Magra 2, from 1.
I mean, thank you for the thing.
And tomorrow, what you have for tomorrow, Jay? Clarendon College and
Boy, the one they rough, man. Boy. Alright, me go say 1-1 and then
Them that?
penalties.
Here, darling. Thank you.
where you say 1-1 on penalty?
Yeah. I mean, I know who go win on penalty. May the best team win on the day.
No, give me a winner. Pick. And that's how we do it. Who will go win?
Alright, to go 1-1 and to go penalties and I think Glenmore go pull it off.
Okay. All right, my pick now. Tomorrow, Clarendon College 3 and Glenmere 0. I'm on the fact Glenmere 1. I'll give them 1. Glenmere 1. But 3-1.
Exactly, you
3-1
want to
Clarendon
change the
College.
score line, the man.
Huh?
Change the score
Listen.
line.
Listen, is it tomorrow? Is it this game tomorrow with Glenmere and Clarendon College? I think Glenmere is so happy that they won the championship cup that they won't come tomorrow and they will just come flat. And the fact that Clarendon College got beat last week, these guys can't wait for tomorrow come for them play. They just me cannot see them right now. Just a bounce run ready for tomorrow.
We say a two thing about that, you know.
Wait, let me don't talk, man, because yeah, me can't see them lose twice to Glenmere. Me just cannot see it. Maybe tomorrow we might be wrong, but trust me, Clarendon College have too many pride. Plus they have a good team, and I think they have the better team, honestly. 1-1. About the defender that got red card, he got red card before, and Clarendon College play without him, and they did one. I forgot what team they play after he got the red card, but you know they go same Glenmere, right? So they're gonna Lenny gonna make the necessary adjustment. They're not gonna miss that guy too much. They can't beat Glenmere without him. So I see Clarendon College 3-1, man. I don't know. I think all those balls that hit the upright and the crossbar, all of them gonna go right in the net this time.
I'm here to Glenmore have a big party yesterday, you know.
No, this time them all go in though. Go ahead, Jay. Our new ones will come.
Boy, Peart have something up his sleeve for tomorrow game. So I don't think it's gonna be a 3-1 like that. Peart
Everton,
gonna come with a plan tomorrow for Clarendon.
Mr. Burke
So
say Glenmere will win 2-1 tomorrow.
it's possible. We just hope Clarendon
You know who is
recover
Mr.
from last week final
I'm surprised.
mentally and ready for
You know,
the
say I
final
didn't tell I win
tomorrow.
2-1. Yeah, man. You know who's Mr. Burke, you know.
I don't think Glenmore can replicate that game that they played the other day in the Champions Cup final. Neither Clarendon, because I don't think both teams can replicate that same game.
So
Yeah. For
we
the
have
In
first
coming
for the
such a
up. We
short
first
have
time.
15
we,
or
we have
20
coming out
minutes
on
of
top.
that final are gonna be very, very like nerve wracking and two teams them are gonna play very careful for the first 50, 20 minutes.
We have coming out on top. Rodney,
Clarendon College.
what's the score line you're predicting?
I don't know, I think it's two. I think it's 2-0. I predicted 2-1. I predicted last
2-1.
night. Yeah.
We just cannot see Clarendon coming out flat for this one, man. Me just think these
All right.
guys. I mean, if Lenny can't get them juiced up for tomorrow game, then Lenny need to get fired. Plain and simple.
After all he have done,
Yeah, get fired, serious.
I saw you guys do it at Clarendon.
Yeah, man, fire him, serious. He better
What?
get them ready for tomorrow.
I would take him right now.
The rootless.
Until we take anybody.
Didn't we take anybody right now? Cause we don't have nobody.
No,
out there.
not anybody. No, not anybody. Not anybody. Trust me.
We take anybody right now.
Not anybody. Sir Lee. You know?
Lenny,
Mr. Lee, you know, see a man them attack Sir Vasily the other night.
No, me say me miss that show, you know.
Yo,
A nice show, boy.
Man, me
Boy,
miss that. Hey, I'm a Vassal, one of my favorite idol, no man. I say, me can't be the side
can't
man.
believe you miss it. Me can't
It
believe
was
you
a
miss it. That me I
sweet
say.
show, Mr. Lee.
Nice show, man.
Man, hey, I was so upset. I'm start listening to the show, then I finish it either, you know.
Show the nice, man.
Start listening to the show, man. I say, oh, can start to do that to me, you know. Me not get forget the boss autograph, you know.
We are catching back, man. One next time, man. I come back on, man.
Me need to get Mr. Vassal
Sadio
agent.
and him did their stadium today.
Yeah.
Didn't tell them well want Vaseline, but then look out.
Yeah, man. Look like he might give them a chance. Look like he don't give them a chance though. If him not have a job, you know, in a school, a coach in a school boy thing.
Couldn't want Vasily, man. That's why I know today.
You know, you know.
Shuku and Dalton say Vassala's never beat Dinkel, you know. So that's why they didn't want him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Vasa couldn't turn them program around, man.
Right,
I
From the
never
Shuku?
bottom
said that.
up.
Right, Shuku?
Did I say that I never won Boston? No,
Huh?
no, sir, you're not right. I did not say
Hey,
people say
hey,
things that
hey, hey,
Hey.
Hey, no
so,
ramp with Shoko, you know, because Shoko no forget nothing, you know, Shoko no Lego nothing, you know.
so, so, which coach do you think will lose the job this year, Sir Lee?
Huh?
Which are some of the coaches you think will lose their job this year?
Well, Eddie Nalin coach gone. Dintil coach gone.
What you say, Edwin coach gone?
Rasta gone.
Eh.
If you lift
Oh
up,
yeah, so
man.
then Randy, you know, if you go for him, man.
Yo, listen now, Rodney, ask me a question now, Mr. Answer it.
So
Who else
no,
thinking that?
Edwin Allen coach, a good coach, you know.
No, me no
Um,
one.
we're in interviewing stage now, so let's see. We're vetting, but I think Central coach gone too.
Central coach.
No man, me not think him a go for now.
Central coach gone. Hey, I think Veer coach gone.
Me not think
I
Randy,
think
me not think Central coach a go.
I mean,
hey, I
if
think the Veer
last
coach
interview,
gone.
you know, he wasn't so sure.
Because them they are under 16 final, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
man. Central and Man in the under 16 final.
So probably lose out one part, but next year him probably I look and say me can return back next year with a better with something, you know.
I, 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 I,
Central
I, I,
India.
Manchester coach Mike gone.
And
Manchester coach gone too.
me think say States coach I go to, you know.
want to
No,
Cornwall.
sir. The man then I left state Storm.
Cornwall coach gone.
Stranger said, me just said that in my mind, stranger.
Yo, brother, me see, don't surprise if you
I,
see Rambo not there States next year. Don't surprise, brother.
May I tell you, say him now left states, cause there's a big partnership with States and Treasure Beach. Him now left states, man.
No man, he no gone, he no gone, no stranger.
Nah left.
No man, he no gone, man. They love him up there, no. They love him up there.
love him up there. When result now come your way, the
But
man
no
will love the
result
man them
now,
more, you know.
but no result
And the
now
man that
come,
win
brother.
tackle, the man that win tackle with them, man. And
When,
thing, man.
how long
When
now?
since. And
In-
him now
Mr.
win
Lee,
no him ever win the Costa Cup yet?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And
Mr.
Ben
Mm.
Lee,
Francis.
Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. Lee,
Yes, sir.
all those titles that were won by Rambo wasn't when Downswell was the technical director there. He hasn't won one thing since
Oh,
Downswell stepped
don't
down
well
from that
still did
role.
a shuko. What you talk about?
Downswell is not active in that role as he was before. Remember, Jamaica hard him to leave job when he was running the thing in, and they haven't won anything since. So that is Rambo thing overrated. Wasn't him and his man that did nothing. Downswell was the man that was instrumental down there. Rambo hasn't won anything.
I can tell us him not left because the partnership we are going with Treasure Beach now, him not going to leave.
So Shoko, I
Yeah, go
wanna
ahead.
interview I wanna interview if he didn't tell job.
No, I cannot say that on here. What?
Eh, eh,
Shoko, you know why I spill
Yo,
him in.
eh, hey, you should invite the manager to come, Everton Burke to come and.
Mr. Burke, I wanna
yo,
invite for didn't tell job. So
I
I
know.
wanna so Shoko, why not offer Sadi job? Sadi a good coach, you know.
Saad is a great coach. But we invite Saadi to send his resume because we accept every resume. You know. Even ranking with that tech right now.
Scouter.
Yeah,
What about
Hey,
unseed? What about unseed? How
hey,
come you not
that's
interview unseed yet?
Mr. Burke in the chat says sentiments don't play in football. A coach
Yeah.
not performing, then he or she will have to go.
Yeah, that's true.
have enough scope. Big
What
up
we're
the
looking
youngest
right now.
manager.
So what I know, Mr. Burke, our youngest manager.
No. I think Craig Butler daughter is the longest manager in the schoolboy football.
Oh, that girl that Mr. Craig Butler hug up,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
daughter.
yeah. I'm daughter.
Yeah, yeah.
She what, the manager?
Yeah.
Oh, what about the son though? The son was helping him coach last year. Now what happened? I'm gonna see him on the sideline.
And I stand
Family
Team
see
that
business, man.
and I
We see him
stand
nice.
see him today.
Yeah, we see him nice stand
Yeah.
and them a preview him up in nice stand here. So I wonder what happened.
Said I want
I
say
don't
I
know.
want
Your
girl
wife
that I
just have a
want.
newborn, I think.
No, I think wife pregnant. The wife was next to his girlfriend was next to him. In the stand today. She's pregnant.
So because she's pregnant, he can
Yeah,
coach.
I mean, remember that. Remember Kyle Butler, which is Craig Butler's son. You remember him actively in the music too, you know. So maybe him, that's why him give up all the football. So he's really
Say no
music him
too.
producing. He's doing right.
No
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
you should have
He's
said
doing
no
very
too
well.
dream more
He's
time.
doing very well in it.
Craig two daughter them around the program now,
Well,
man.
well, Tom strange at that too, but me no want to be the one to say that. You boy, I know. You know what I mean? But I'm just trying to find some other ways to think why yeah. But with scouting now, Mr. Lee, we look at we trying to see what's best for the program you know
So
right
what?
now.
So what other changes you guys are making apart from coach, assistant coach gone to right?
Yeah, full house cleaning.
Okay.
Yeah, full house cleaning.
Certain spectator gone to.
Um, announcement a presentation announcement will be made pretty soon. So
Certain
this,
spectator will like run up on the field
until
gone.
then, huh?
Certain
Sally,
spectator will like run up
Sally,
on the field gone.
Sally, low man alone, Mr. Lee, low man, no man.
It's a little easy, It's so easy. See, I want to didn't alone in the banter, so.
Hey, but
No man.
listen, my thing is this, Rodney.
Mm-hmm.
Sometime, if you guys gonna make changes, you gotta make change around the one environment of the kids them. You know what I mean? You cannot make those changes by this coach and you have the same environment around the kids them.
Like what environment now? Like what are you talking about? Fans is just fans, Mr. Lee.
No man, no. You guys have special fans who like to sit on bench and run on the field. Those are the type of changes I'm talking about.
We
Yeah,
don't
run
have
up your
no fans
field.
that sit
Him a free.
on the bench. Everybody
Where him
that's
there?
on the bench is a part of the
A part of
You
the
know what?
coaching.
Let me can I get a talk? Sally. Hello? Sally.
Yeah man, we are here in the show. We are here.
Banter inside. You know, you get a fraud a lot of times. I remember there was a live game at Dinton. And cow, a, a cow walk past and it was caught on the camera. And after that went on TikTok and viral.
Hey,
Because
Shoko,
of
say
that,
your audio breaking up. Usually this time of night your audio break up in the Shoko. I don't know why.
didn't
Your internet.
get back a next home. We never get back a next game. We have to play our game that way. Because of that, so we fix up the place now and everything set up now nicely. And you see when we go live now, and say yes, we don't see any more incidents like this. Everybody turned Dinton into a banter school.
Well, say Shoko, say me kind of miss out on it because your audio was chopping up. Can you just run that by me again? You said Dinty was playing a match and a call walk out.
Yes,
And what
it
happened?
wasn't a coach. It wasn't a Dinton coach. No Dinton like in farm our own coach, but it wasn't our coach. It was
Hey Tom, what other time when you laugh and me can't hardly hear him man sister, I'm
Sorry.
more get it, Go ahead, Shoko. Me I try to hear what you say.
yeah, I'm saying that a couple
Mhm.
from the neighboring village next to the Dinton came to a fence and come over onto the field. And it went viral. So we think it's
Right, so you
fix up
said
back all of those.
well I know so Dinty was playing a game and a cow from nearby jumped the fence and come up on the field.
Yes, and it went viral.
Eh. When was that?
Last season.
Last season?
Yeah, man.
And
You
then
never
and then it
saw.
went viral. No, and it went viral on TikTok.
Yeah, man. Went viral, man.
Yeah. That's not a good. I know good sign that. I know good sign that there, Damien, man.
But I'm saying that people use those things to banter, but we see fix up the place now because Mr. Lee, seriously, we like to be able to host the game like how we say being host at Glen. So we're working on we're serious about football. Like about
We know
football
on a
in
serious man, but you know can't have fans where I cuss out and I go, hey, listen, me, I watch the game pan Saudi what they are streaming and what things are going on. Well, anyway, let me go in a chat.
in response to that. Mr. Lee,
The chat. Yeah.
a lot of your games don't get broadcast because we have certain people know here that broadcast our games won't call any name. But probably things like that happen down here in Neck of the Woods as well. You were getting the TV coverage as well because fans make noise everywhere. Because when I went to Manchester to play Glenmore, the Glenmore fans were on top of us, saying all type of thing and antagonizing us. But that wasn't caught on camera.
Yeah, me understand, man. Me go in a chat, Mr. Thomas. Well, oh, Andrew Reid, Mr. Thomas is a very nice guy. I think he I think he's a good coach, but lacks the mental aspect of the game. Andrew, I say, Mr. Lee, I think Jigsy could do a good job cause we've got a great pool of talent. So, guy in the chat, you heard what me just say, person in the chat. You heard that then, Rodney?
Yeah.
You have to answer to that to the last one.
You say I should answer?
Yeah, you wanna answer him with the last one. More if you answer based on what I just said.
I'm saying I think you could do a good job. Um,
When he said doing a good job, what is he referring to?
listen, I must use this opportunity to say a big thank you to Jigsy, right?
Hmm.
And all the management team that is currently at Intel. A lot of persons don't really know, from from the public point of view, but Jigsy has done a wonderful job in terms of one, um, recruiting players. That's number one, and also build a chemistry within the players. You know, and he serves his purpose. He has a wonderful passion for the game. He loves the youth. And he put action behind of it too. He's not only talk. He works very hard for the team, and I think it just if you should ask me if his behavior could be better. Yes, but I think his behavior is just solely through passion. He has nothing, no intention to disrespect anyone, and I haven't seen him being, disrespectful. It's just pure emotion at times, and I think he needs to calm down a bit. Yes, but I think as somebody who we're going to have a conversation with, and I think he will listen. He's a respectable person, and credit must be given to him. It's just that football is a thing where passion, passion, passion. And I think, Indians need to control the emotion a little bit while on the bench. But otherwise, from that, he's a great person to have. Trust me, you would have loved him at Garvey. He's a great person to have around any team.
I
Because he's
mean,
going to get the job done.
we kind of understand where I say Rodney
Thank you,
and
Mr. Thank you.
like
Like
what
my friend Shoko.
what no, Shoko. Where you just say?
I say
No,
like
I
my friend Shoko.
endorse what he said.
Yeah,
He's a legend.
you had
He's
your real you had your real bad Shoko, man. You had your kill us. I
everything.
can't I can't I can't recognize what you're saying now.
It's two links opening. You can because true, I was in the factory and I think I need to be close.
Just maybe close both link and come back on.
Jump off now. Jump off. But
Okay.
jump off and come back then, man. But Rodney, we kind of understand, as much as sometimes we could banter a little bit with the dental situation, but I mean, I don't know Jigsy still. I heard a lot about him, and I heard a lot of positive stuff about him.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean, pertaining to the game and the way he's passionate about the game and the way of him love. It means that Dentil pass student.
I don't.
It must be. I mean, for him to be so passionate, but I want to think so.
I want to think so. But overall,
But
Jigsy has done not only for Dintil but the community overall.
right, right, right.
Entire Lindsay youth and community. He has done. He has a league.
Right.
In the community off of his name. So in regards to that, he's a man that loves football and he invests heavily in football. You
Yeah,
get what I
man.
said here?
Me understand. Me
Yeah.
understand that,
So
man.
but as I said to you, it's youth you are dealing with, and I think he needs to control his emotion a bit because we just speak facts. You know what I mean? We don't go around it. But that's I just think something that he will work on. You know, I think
And
he
I,
I
and
think
I, and
I think he will get it right. But
I, and I,
otherwise, he's a good guy.
I tend to agree with you, Rodney. You know, I just see. I mean, like I said, I heard a lot of positive thing about him.
Yeah, man.
I never meet him personally or not like that. But from what I'm hearing, he's just somebody
You
who
hear
really
me better now?
passionate. Yeah, man. Who
Yeah,
passionate
yeah.
about
Yes,
football,
man. Very passionate.
football overall. Not only Dintil, but like you said, in the community and
Hmm.
everything. You know, and it's
Yeah.
good. Good. You always have to. You always good to have someone like that in your corner who looking out for the best interest. But one of the thing though, when me say Rodney, where yes, this person might do a lot of good overall.
Hmm.
You know, what I mean, within the school and within the community, fine, a lot of kudos. But sometime, and I'm saying this because of what I experienced, and what I experienced is by watching the live stream and heard what lot of stuff that was said in the background, and
Hmm.
also see a visible picture of this person running onto the field and acting erratically. You know, to me, from the outside looking in, I think that can also place a negative impact on the youth them. Because what I'm saying now, if you have a person like this around the kids them acting a certain way, this can also rub like it's okay for these kids to act the same way. Because you have somebody around them who calling people names, saying all this negative stuff about opponent and coaches. You know, this can also leave an impression on the kid. And this is just my view, though, you know. This is just my view on the whole situation from
Hmm.
outside looking in. I think this can also leave a positive, a negative impact on the kids them because you have somebody around them with all this negativity against other kids. So you know, as a player, go out there and think, say, okay, you have your big supporters over there, so who call you names, call everybody on your side names, and me go on the field now and think, say, okay, me have big bad bucketive over there, and me can probably go do the same thing and get away with it. So I don't know. Like you said, maybe you guys in the management or he's a part of management or somebody have said, listen,
Yeah,
calm
it's
down a
a
little
part.
bit. Or try a different approach then around the youth then because you guys say you're gonna change certain culture about dental football. So I'm assuming if you're gonna change certain culture about dental football, you gotta start from there.
Yeah, we take
You gotta
everything
start
into
from there
consideration, you
around
know.
who's around the kids them.
We
You
take
know what I
everything
mean?
into consideration,
Can
Mr. Lee.
I
But
have a say now?
yeah,
Well
one
on man,
second, Damian. One
well on
second, Damian.
Damian man.
One second, Sir Damian. Just 1 second. I just want to do a little damage control here. In respective of that, Sir Lee, I just want to make it clear that every single team in Jamaican schoolboy football have that one spectator, one fan that do bantering and act that way. So we don't want to really narrow it down to Dintil only. Is it wrong? Yes. And I think that we will have a sit down talk and see how we better approach because what I mean the public is watching and what I mean and what you're saying we take it into great consideration and we will work on it. What I mean because we're not bigger than to take correction. But I'm saying every single team have that one or two spectator that operate that way. And if like a spectator, I'm just quote unquote saying.
Right,
Yeah, but
and Randy, I'm coming to you then in a minute. And you're right. Just about every team that doing good gonna have that one spectator that probably go out a line
yeah.
to say certain things. But the point I'm trying to say though is not every team, although they might have that spectator might do their thing individually, but it's not showing on the team then. In my case, from watching Dintil over the years, it's showing on their team then the indiscipline for whatever reason. Listen, I'm not trying to blame a certain person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't want to blame one individual is the cause of it. I'm
All
just trying
right.
to from a person from afar checking in on the team and watching the team over the years
Yeah,
and kind of
the perspective. Yeah.
yeah, and what's going on. I'm just saying that that could also be a concern or a problem. I don't know. You guys have to figure it out. But I think in this time you guys have a different approach. Because I watched Dintil play last year and I see a lot of indisciplined kid on the field out of anger. I mean, it's visible there. If you're watching it stream, you could see it. We don't
I,
need to go and tell you what they're doing, but it's there. You
I,
know what I
I,
mean?
I,
So
I get that point, Sir Lee. But you
yeah.
see, one of the things is that, as I said before on the show, Dintil is one of the schools that has students from different, background. Different communities, inner city communities, different social economic background and all these things. Now I'm saying our main purpose at Intel is to mold individual to be better, man and woman, for tomorrow. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you may see that, but it's a work in progress. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
man.
as an institution, the Intel is one of the most strictest institution in Jamaica. The record is there. So we don't stand for foolishness. But at the end of
Right.
the day, before we can even put certain rules and punish somebody, we have to try to help them. And
Right.
that's why we try to give them opportunity and try to help them. It's not everyone is going to you know yield to what we're trying to do. But the results, the majority, is on the positive side because we have changed a lot of youths through this football program. A lot of youths. Do you know that most? Do you know that 70% of the players that play for Dintil over the past maybe 15 years full up upper camp? So
Right.
and those used to be delinquent students. Some of them used to be delinquent students. So we have more and change a lot of students and send them out to do well in society. So it's not everybody's going to get it, but at least the
Right.
program serve its purpose. You know what I mean? I will
Yeah.
continue to try to help and try to do
Yeah.
whatever we can to to mold better men for tomorrow.
Which is
So
good, man.
it's a good point.
It's a good thing. And I remember there's life after football team for them youths, so yeah,
Exactly.
you can
Sorry,
show them
sorry,
the positive.
Damien. Sorry, Damien.
Yeah,
Sorry,
man. Do you
Damien.
think them, man? Do you think them, man?
No, man, I'm listening, man. I'm agreeing with everything that's been said.
Yeah,
The
man.
thing is different.
We just want better youths, man. And you know, I think so. We know I didn't if you do good enough. Right
I,
now,
we have a lot of youth.
with you guys on the panel and everything now, it's like right now we're like a one family right now, and we might banter a little bit sometime, but at the end of the day, we all want each other, all of us school to do
Yeah,
good.
what? Every school for the
All
well.
yeah, man, all want
But Jamaica, the end of the
our use them for the good, cause you have
yeah.
kids that go Gavi, me don't want Gavi use for the good same way. You know, me do whatever I can to make sure, boy, even after school, them can come out and with a positive thinking and have a way of life. You know what I say? So
Fun.
we all wish the same thing for all of our youths them. And I mean, also hope someday Dintil will get it right and them can go jubilate and win them championship that them deserve for over 40 years. They don't have it for sure. You know what I mean? So someday it might come down to that. You know what I mean? I want to see when kid leave Dintil. Like you said, there's a lot of youth up our camp where left Dintil and I do good. So we just
Yeah.
keep that going, man. Positive way for the youths them, no matter what
Yeah.
school.
Yeah, and that's what it is, man. Continue, Damien.
The other night, no for cut you. The other
Damien.
night,
Yeah, make Tom talk, man. Go ahead.
Okay.
the other night, Vassar was on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Damien asked him a question about him number 9. And him the number 9 I'm best striker in our school, the most goal for him.
Yeah.
And most of us thought that the number 9 was injured why the number 9 didn't start that game. Who that game was against again, Damien? The
It was
KC
the
game.
semi-final. It was against it was Idle,
Idle.
right?
Yeah, Idle. And that game was an important game, right? And you know the reason why that player didn't start that game? Because the last game that he played and he was selfish. Must thinking I didn't tell game or one of them game there. It was selfish, and he wasn't communicating with the players right, and all of these things. And the coach say him bench him, and him say in a training his body language everything wasn't the same and all of that, and the coach said them reason why him bench him and bring him on the second in the second half because he know he was one of the best penalty taker him have, you know. So the coach,
Yeah, man, it was a good question and a good response from the coach.
yeah. So so me say that to say like the coach Vassar
Doing double duty.
prove right there, prove right there so that no matter how good you is and thing, you can't get bench as a player because a discipline me I work with and a teamwork me I work with. So without you playing with the team and have discipline, you cannot be on my team.
So
Yeah, man. Let me go
Yeah,
into the
yeah,
chat.
man, well said, man.
Let me go into the chat. Everton Burke, Jigsy loved Dintil to the core. He won Manning Cup with KC and never with Dintil. But his love is with the maroon and gold, not the purple and white. Everton Burke, he went to Dintil and KC. So he did went to KC and Dintil in Rodney. Did he play for
Jigs a
Dintil?
baller, man. Yeah, Jigs
Yeah,
a
but
baller, man. Yeah, man.
yeah, man. Did he also play for Dintil?
um
Also,
um
KC. Yes, he
it,
did.
No, because he say he won Manning Cup with KC, but so I'm assuming he played for Dintil too then, huh?
Yes, he did. He did.
Okay.
All right,
Andrew
I
Reed
want to
said,
make my
I
point where
honestly,
Jigs
honestly
is
hold on,
concerned.
let me just read out the chat and then you go ahead, right? Damien.
For sure.
Okay. Andrew Reed said, I honestly never knew Diggsy was a part of the management team. I thought he is just an avid fan. I know he's a past student. As a Dintil past student, I can say Dintil is very disciplined institution. Dintil players over the years have a swag about us with an entire community behind us. It all it allow us to feel very important. That's from the chat. And that's from a Dintil past student. So you can attest to that, Rodney?
yes, man. Didn't have set the tone for that, you know. Not only for our region, but the entire Jamaica. You know. Didn't have one of the most strictest principle in entire Jamaica history, you know.
Yeah, man.
Which is in the lights of
Wow.
Mr. Clark, you know. You know, so
Mm.
it's known for otherwise from agriculture, it's known for discipline and those stuff, you know. So yeah, that's why I'm saying to you. Remember, you know, it's a standard to go to Dintil. You know, you have to have a certain standard to go to Dintil. But what we have, Dintil is like a family-orientated school. We believe in molding individual, believe in taking a child from stage one, and when they leave, they are at stage nine or stage seven. So
Right,
that's how we assess Dintil.
right. But Rodney,
Mm-hmm.
with where we're at in this present time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And with football, with football with schoolboy football, with the ratings it's doing right now and the way things going with schoolboy football, if somebody's watching Dinty play and then they see certain things or certain action on the field from their players, they're gonna be thinking otherwise, right?
Um, I,
No, I mean if you
I
know
get.
if you didn't tell me all this inside or somebody wouldn't tell me this from as a dental pass student, I probably would be assuming differently just by watching the indiscipline from the players.
Yeah, first impression last.
Right. Because
As I said to you, that's something that we need to work on, and
we
that's
know,
something
man.
that next season when we come
Hmm.
back on this panel, you will see a different team, you know, in terms of attitude and approach, and you know that's something that must work on because again, first impression last, and I believe in that. You know,
Right.
it's not every time somebody going to explain are in the position to explain this or explain that, you know. So, you know, in terms of the whole demeanor, you know, they must get it right from the first from the jump. So we're working on that. As I said, it's a work in progress. We highlighted all the errors that we would have done this year and last year, and we will make some
Yeah,
some
man,
some
because
quick adjustment.
yeah, coming on if you come all the way I come talk about
No,
this
no,
indiscipline and all them things, man. That's why
no.
we get tired of that now.
It's something what we don't stand for. It's something what we don't
Yeah,
stand for. You know what I
you know what
mean?
I mean?
It's
But
something
you
what we
know,
don't
say,
stand for.
once you clean that up now, if we come next year, if we go see something happen again, I will say, oh, there they go again.
Um,
You know, we get more prepared. No,
but again, they're schoolboys. So
exactly,
you
exactly,
have to remember that these are schoolboys.
right,
It's
which is true.
ego, and
Yeah,
school, it's hard to manage a schoolboy football team. It's not easy, certainly,
yeah, man,
because
and
they're adolescents. So today they show up as a mature kid, and tomorrow they show up as a
that's true.
child watching cartoons. So
Yeah, that's true.
so you have to understand that with schoolboy, you have to just pray and hope that they show up and
That's
do the
true.
right thing.
That's so true, bro.
Yeah.
And with
So
the passion of the game, the way it is these days,
yeah,
the
you have to
passion I run.
understand, the hype behind it, the girls, they see
Everything.
the girls. It's a
Yeah,
whole lot, to get these guys focused.
yeah. We have to Shoko.
Yeah, okay, my time now. All right, I want to big up the past student in the chat, Andrew Reid, because he's always consistent in the chat, He's always here. And we know it feel for the man them over foreign, when them can't be here physically, but them still represent. Man like Tom Stranger, man like yourself. You understand? The big up Andrew Reid, digital past student. So what I'm saying,
You know, you know him personally.
no, I don't know him
Oh,
personally.
okay, okay, okay.
So what I'm saying in regards to my manager now, Gigi King. All right, Giggsy is a very unconventional type of manager. Because if you notice what Andrew Reid said, he never knew that he was a part of the management team. Because Giggsy don't even want to be on the bench, He usually stay in this amongst the crowd. And as a DJ, he's a toaster. Because I want to give you a joke, While he was toasting with the Cornwall fans, there was a bunch of gentlemen behind the Cornwall bench, and he was toasting with them, right? Back and forth with the little jokes about the rivalry, right? And then it's when the match finished, one of the gentlemen emerged from that group that was behind the bench and come to Jigsy and shake his hand. And Jigsy said, Jesus Christ, no, my bank manager this. So one of the guys that he was engaging was actually his bank manager, one of the Cornwall fans.
Mm.
So hold on, no, my bank manager this. And they were having a laugh and everything. So I want to address something that you said. You said, was it Jigsy that you were referring to when you said somebody walk on the
It is.
field?
And if you can't jigs upon the show on that night, man.
Yeah, man, Jigsy is a superstar, man. My entertainer, and most time him there overseas, So
Mm,
what I'm saying to you is this: when you were referring to a dental fan that actually went on the field, was it during the play? He went on the field during the game?
that was him, man. I him me attack.
No, while the game was being played or after the game was
No,
played.
no. When the game was playing and a goal score.
He was the only one that went on the field.
Yeah, he was the only one, Mr. Ronald. Well, he's the only one I could identify because he went right into the way of the camera.
Oh, because a lot of people
Right.
run on the field.
Yeah, man.
There's
But
something more worldwide because me see them even charge my manager Mikel Arteta of Arsenal because him run on and celebrate a goal and they gave him a card and they charge him. So I just the moment got the better of him, man. And we have
yeah, man.
since discussed all of that, and we won't see anything like that anymore, man. As Randy explained to you, Jigsby is well respected and well loved, and he loves Dintil, and he does a lot for the program. He's one of our managers. I want to big him up, just like Mr. Burke, Everton Burke. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. So you will see changes going forward, Mr. Lee. All right,
yeah, man. We know.
that's all I'm saying.
No, man. We know, man. We know things will be all right.
Yeah, man. Blessings, man.
Yeah, man. So we're done with it. We're done with all the prediction for tomorrow and everything. So I guess we can wrap it up for the night because you don't know. We have to meet back here tomorrow night.
Yes, yes, that's a must.
Yeah, we
And
got to meet back here
when
tomorrow
you
night.
talk about Ben Francis already.
Yeah, didn't you pick already? Ranking.
Yeah, I never hear him, but my prediction is 3-1 to Fulham. Just in case I need to write it down.
Your prediction is what?
We get that run, kid.
3-1 to Fulham. Stevan Spence to score two.
All right.
Oh, you're going with from.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And to be honest with everybody, that's 70% of the reason why I'm going to Kingston, Because if it was only the Da Costa Cup final, I don't think I'd be there. I'd just watch on TV. But I'm a man from the Westmoreland, so I have to represent.
Yeah, yeah, for sure,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
But I will be
In the chat, Shane
there.
Nelson is saying, I'm a past student of Dintil, one of the most disciplined school. I think this discipline in football is player never respect the coach. Yeah, what you say about that, Randy? You think it's a situation, blame it on the coach? Players not respecting the coach?
It starts from players not respecting the institution that they represent. Because it's I believe in a player is a student first.
Yeah. I think
Before they even a footballer. But the coach play a vital role too. In terms of molding the player into when discipline where discipline is concerned. So he has a point. He has a good point.
yeah.
But I think
I, you know you finish?
yeah, no, go ahead.
I think it's from the start though, when it comes to coach and players, I think, a coach need to set the tone very early. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think as a coach, if you set the tone very early, I think your team respect you. Trust me.
true, true.
Yeah, man, you go in a team, man, and you see certain guys were disruptive on the team, and get them out of there. If I'm a coach, I'm see, me no business how much you have for a good player, but if you are gone with certain thing and disrupt the whole chemistry of the team and
Got to
everything,
go.
me don't want you on my team. I'm rather lose, man. Yeah, get out of here, man. Yeah, very simple.
True,
If you
true,
can set
true,
that,
true.
if you can set that tone, and then kids will come after that person who is a disruptor, you'll be fine. You'll be just fine. But if you make going on a team and make one guy think say him is above the law, you know what I mean, or above the rule and can get away, that's just gonna mess up the whole chemistry of the team. I remember football, you need a team. One person cannot play. You need a team. If you don't have that team chemistry, now win nothing. You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
And even
That's
if you have most of your people, man, the person, them, the kids, them on the field, that's very skilled player. Or they think them a superstar and them good at this and them good at that. But if they're not play as a one unit, man, remember you're not gonna win. Never gonna win, man.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree
Yeah,
with you.
yeah, man.
Um, I
But
totally agree with you. But
so listen, we have come to the part of the show where we're gonna wrap it up for the great Shadi Quest. I don't know if you guys, Randy, if you want to go first and say a little closing statement as the boss usually let us do.
yeah,
So we can just close it out for the night.
yeah, yeah. Yet another great discussion. I think the conversation tonight was very informative. Um, and I only hope that tomorrow will be a better showing of quality football, and also from a structural point of view, more organized. You from Issa and the powers that be. But yeah, all in all, I wish the guys them ranking take a time and drive tomorrow, please. Leave on time.
True, true, true.
Be safe, bro, on the road. And I wish all the teams very good luck tomorrow. I wish no one come out. But a good thing about today is that no players, well, a few niggling injuries, but no serious injuries. So I want the players to finish the season in terms of injury free. And enjoy the football.
That's
That's
the
me.
ranking.
Yeah, yeah, man. Much respect, Randy. Randy alluded to something, because even other night, if I can share real quick, there was an accident right at the hotel I work, and I shared it in the group. Probably you were too busy to see, Miss Ali. So the guys were saying when I'm going to the game, I must try to leave out a little earlier because they don't want me, hurrying to the game. There's a lot of people traveling from Westmoreland to this game, so I want everybody to just reach safely. And if a person can stay in Kingston with a relative, they can do that. Because the thing about it, the driver that had the accident at my hotel, the person actually fell asleep. And a lot of people are gonna be leaving out like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock to watch 2 games,
Give me a
leave
minute.
the stadium like after 9, and then have to travel all the way back 4 hours or so. So it can take a toll. So if a person can stay in Kingston, they I think they should utilize that and get some rest. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be staying in Kingston for the night. But with regards to the football, I'm hoping, because I think the Costa Cup teams have a higher quality this season, I should say, at least, because it's spoken for itself in the Champions Cup. I'm expecting some good football. I'm expecting goals in both games. I don't think they're gonna be crazy at all. I think both of the games will have at least 3 goals at least. So I'm looking forward to the Ben Francis. I'm hoping for Westmoreland's sake. Froome can do the business, and the next game I have no dog in the fight, so I'll just be watching and laughing as my personality entails. So yeah, I hope Shuku, make sure you're there tomorrow, na Shuku. We need to have a 1 day Shuku, and Dalton will be there as well. So yeah, man, we're just looking forward to everybody having a good time tomorrow. And as Randy said, just nothing controversial, no violence, nothing to take away from a football game to say, yes, we watched a good game of football today. Nothing to say it's gonna taint what happened on the field. So I'm just hoping for a great game altogether in the 2 games.
Yes.
Sorry guys, I just step out for a quick.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Shuko, you're say Shuko.
Shoko, you wanna say your little thing so we can close out the Shoko gone?
Sure.
Shoko. Maybe he
Because
stepped away.
Shoko drop asleep.
yeah, we close off then, Mr. Lee.
Well, yeah man, so another great night on the Shadi Quest show. Thanks everybody in the chat for showing up. All the guys, our great panelists as usual. The person in the chat, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And send the link to a person so we can keep this thing growing. For the first day of the schoolboy football coming down to an end. These 2 game that play in the Manning Cup today gonna have us. There go Shuko coming back. I know Shuko have 2. Shuko.
You hearing me now?
Yeah, man, you have 2 devices open. Now which one if you take out? Let me get it.
No, man, make it talk because it's not echo. Make it stay.
Yeah, just one minute. Just
Huh?
yeah, man. Want big up all of the panelists for a good show tonight. Yeah, man, and end as the same point, a safe journey tomorrow for everybody. And
Shoko, because you have two of them things I hope me I try to figure out how to close one. Hold on.
Just remove one out of the chat, Mr. Lee. Kick one out of the room. Just put one of the chat box stage and then you can continue. You put yourself backstage, Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee put himself backstage and then.
Hey, may I click? May I click? I try to get to a thing about man.
Okay.
Shoko.
Alright, Mr.
yeah,
Lee,
man.
Shoko, try to take yourself out now. Remove yourself now.
Good.
Alright, Shoko, you hear me now?
Wrong one, come on.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Alright, so you're good now.
Okay,
Yeah, man.
good.
You're good now. Alright, go ahead there, Shoko.
I'm good now.
Yeah, go ahead then.
Yeah, man. I wanna big up all of the panelists for a good show tonight. I like the guys' dedication because I know even a man like Tom have to go to work early, and he's here. So safe travel tomorrow to you, Rankin, and everybody who is traveling. Sadi, myself.
Same to you,
Yeah,
brother.
man. Yeah, man. Just put God first, man. Say a prayer, man, and you're going out and you're coming in. All right. So blessings. Big up, Sir Lee. Good job hosting the show tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man, and
Thanks.
big up everybody that stay with us in the chat as we build this show, as we go stronger and stronger
Yeah.
and bigger and better. Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, man. So
blessings.
as I was saying before you jump back in, um, Shuko, I was having my closing statement. I started it, but you kind of interrupted. But anyway, I was saying for the first day of Manning Cup, ending a Manning Cup, was a good, well, a day of football that we're gonna be talking about for a while. But you know, so be it. That's just the way it is. Schoolboy football. Sometimes things are unpredictable. Hopefully, come tomorrow, we're gonna see a better showing on the Dickaster Cup side. At this point, I don't think nothing gonna be surprising, but hopefully we get a good showing, good turnout. Everybody stay disciplined, and then something will come back here tomorrow night, something for us to talk about. So big up for you, all you guys for on the panels for coming in, all the people in the chat. Don't forget to hit the like button. But one thing I want to say before I close out, especially Damien and Rodney. I mean, there's a lot of night where we're on this show and we keep on touching about this dental stuff. To be honest with you, and this discipline thing, me personally, I think I kind of get tired of keep on saying this thing over and over again. I think us as a panel and you as a supporter, a past student, I think we need to kind of cut that out and stop jump on that subject. You know what I mean? To me, it seems like a something we keep on and do over and over. And me personally kind of get tired of it. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's something where we can control Shoko from here and from bringing up certain topic, so we don't have to go that route. Yeah, if you understand what I'm trying to say. You understand what I'm trying to say, Rodney? Or Damien? I don't know if I'm making sense to you guys.
Yeah, we understand that. But I myself and Shuku, we're not thin skill, because the
Yeah,
truth is the truth.
the truth. Hmm.
And we're here to help players. We're here to critique so that individuals can listen and take heed. No, I'm saying, we don't. It doesn't matter if it's Dental or any other school. The truth is the truth. The youth, so we see indiscipline now. We see it.
Yeah, man. But
So it's a topic that if we have to talk about it 100 times until then get it right, we're going to talk about it.
yeah,
I mean, because it doesn't matter if a Dental or any other school, indiscipline, we're against it totally.
Any other school, yes,
You know
man.
what I mean?
yeah,
We are
man.
against indiscipline.
But we don't know if because you guys are from Dental, why this it just keep coming up over and over. You know what I mean? So I don't know. To me, I think it's something where if we just kind of cut it from for a little while. But I don't know, that's just my opinion still.
Yeah, I mean, I
I,
understand what you're
I,
saying. I
I could,
respect that, of course. If you
you
have a
know.
cut it out, but we can't cut it out until the problem solved.
Yeah, man, but we know you guys are gonna solve it still.
Right, kid.
Eh?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Sir Lima. You're right, you're right. We can't, whatever
Yeah,
we
man,
can.
but more you guys if you try to get the entertainer on the show one of the nights still. So we can
Yeah,
have a talk with him,
We work at it. We work at it, man.
Yeah, man, work on it and get him
Yeah,
in,
Shoko, work on that, Shoko.
man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So this is where we say good night and see you guys tomorrow after the games again. So we're gonna meet back right here and have a nice show.
blessings,
All
man.
right, respect, man. Good night.
Blessings, everybody. Yeah, man.
Good
Yeah, man.
night, man. Blessings. Bye.
All right, blessings.